I'm gonna RR you, but I am gonna enter a stay away order. You need to stay away from 32 Northwest, 167th Street. You've been accused of being there a number of times. They don't want you around there, so please don't go back there because they're gonna arrest you again.
Yes, sir.
Good luck to you, sir.
What are you doing with me?
I didn't hear what he
How
said.
you RR him on both cases?
And then, Judge, can I get a
Yes,
date
ma'am.
non-homeless calendar, please?
Yes, ma'am. Who's this gentleman that's there with you?
And that's Mr. Bell, Judge.
Your Honor, in reference to Mr. John Joseph, he was relocated to pretrial detention center, so reset for tomorrow.
Yes, ma'am.
Good morning, Your Honor. This is Joanne Hennessy for the City of Miami Beach. I'm here for the Bell case.
Yes, ma'am. Where is it? Good morning, Mr. Joseph. How are you today?
Guilty. I want to plead not guilty. And I'm eligible.
Would you tell him to address himself to me when I ask him something, please?
I'm sorry. Can you hear me, Your Honor? I thought.
Yes, I can. I can hear you now.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah, Riley Thomas Bell, Your Honor. I'm present here. I like to please.
Okay, does the city of Miami Beach want to be heard? He's charged with what, a petty theft?
No, he's charged with camping, Your Honor, and he also has an open case of camping B25-10882 from May, I believe. I request a
Right,
standard bond.
I'm sorry to ask you this, but you say he's charged with what?
Camping.
Camping.
The City of Miami Beach has an ordinance against camping or sleeping in public, and Mr. Bell was sleeping at 1100 block of Lincoln Road.
No, the reason I kept asking you what it's for, because all I have here is a case of petty theft.
I have the
don't have an A form.
B25-14770.
Not here.
Judge, you probably have that for John Joseph. So he's off calendar. He was relocated to pretrial. Mr. Bell would be right after him. He's number 12 on,
Calendar,
12 on the list.
he's not off calendar. He's just relocated to pretrial.
Relocated.
Okay. Who is the gentleman who's with you right now? They're at the jail.
Riley T.
Okay,
Bell.
all right.
Case number B25-14770.
I have the A form. And the city's asking for $1,000 bond.
Your Honor, the standard bond is $150.
Your Honor, could you waive that because I'm not some criminal and I'm eligible for shelter. There's no reason why I should sit in jail. I know I got a trial coming up, but the officers didn't offer me shelter, and I checked with the outreach office continuously, and that's just all I've been waiting for. But I want to plead not guilty to the charges also.
All right, well, this is not for a trial. Let me hear from your attorney.
Yes, Judge, Mr. Bell is currently unhoused. We will be requesting ROR. Any sort of monetary bond will be tantamount to no bond in his case. We would be requesting an ROR with a date certain on the homeless calendar.
All right, at this time, I'm gonna find probable cause. I'll set the bond at $150. Good luck to you, Mr. Bell.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Next person is Mr. Guzman.
Thank you.
Your Honor, Joanne Hennessy for the City of Miami Beach.
Good morning, Mr. Guzman.
Good morning.
In case B25014772, you're charged with camping, prohibited camping in the location I will tell you this, it says here that you're known to the officers from previous interactions. You can't go camping or sleeping out there in public. I'm gonna find probable cause and set the bond at $150. Also gonna order you not to go back there.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Good luck to you, sir. Next person I have is Kalonji Omari Kason.
Your Honor,
Sir, is
Joanne
that you?
Hennessy for,
Sir, is that you?
Yes.
How are you today?
Joanne Hennessy for the city of Miami Beach in this
I'm
case.
alive. I'm good.
Your Honor, this is Mr. Kason's second, he had an adjudication, I guess, in May for park after hours and in June for camping. So this is the same violation in Miami Beach, and I'd ask for an elevated bond of $300.
Sir, the city of Miami Beach has charged you with prohibited camping in case B250147774. It indicates here that you've been told not to camp there in the past. I find probable cause, I'm gonna set the bond at $150. I'm also gonna order you not to go back to that location to sleep. It's prohibited.
Your Honor, you said $150?
$150.
Thank you.
Number 15, refused, Judge. So that's Mr. Reiner Rodriguez.
This is the first time?
I'm not sure, Judge. I can ask correction.
Your Honor, this is his first refusal, Your Honor.
We'll be asked to reset till tomorrow.
Let's reset it for tomorrow then.
Just put on reset, please,
Where?
713 in the same area. 713.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
We have Antonio, Hubert Antonio Diaz.
Your Honor, Joanne Hennessy for the city of Miami Beach. I'm just announcing my appearance on this case. This is the state's case.
Thank you, ma'am.
Your Honor, for Mr. Herbert Diaz, he's out on probation B25-10861.
Could you tell me what that case was for, if you know?
It says battery resisting officer without violence.
All right, Mr. Diaz, you're charged in case B250147777 with prohibited camping, trespass, and you have a probation violation as well.
Judge, I do have a PC argument for the camping.
Go ahead.
So under the ordinance, lodging, public camping or sleeping means lodging or residing in an outdoor space as evidenced by the erection of a tent or other temporary shelter, the presence of bedding or pillows, the storage of the personal belongings, or lying or sitting or resting on any of those types of materials. In this case, it appears as though that he was under an umbrella and a couch of a business of these Segafredo. So specifically for this statute, for this ordinance rather, the A form doesn't allege those specifics as to that's his bedding, the presence of his bedding, his pillows. It does indicate that this is from Segafredo specifically, that he was on those premises.
We do find probable cause. I'll set the bond at 150 on count 1, 150 on count 2, and 150 on count 3.
Your Honor, we only have 2 counts. Are you placing a hold on the probation violation?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Judge, we do have George Juarez here, the assistance of the Spanish interpreter.
We have the Spanish interpreter available.
Present, Judge.
Señor Juárez, ¿cuál es su nombre?
Señor Juárez, un nombre, por favor.
Jorge
Jorge what?
Jorge, ¿qué?
Juárez.
Sir, there's a bench warrant out for you.
Señor, hay una orden de arresto pendiente para usted
We're having a prescription or new drug possession without a prescription.
por por estar en tenencia de drogas recetadas sin tener la receta o la prescripción.
Yo soy trasplantado. No.
Am I reading this correctly? The bond was set at $1? The bench warrant.
Yes, Judge, he was likely probably on the homeless calendar.
Sí, tiene una fianza, de hecho tenía una orden de arresto de $1 y había sido programado para el calendario de personas indigentes.
Actually,
put it
Judge,
in
I
the-
do remember this case. This is in Judge Bach's courtroom, so it was probably because of the charge he set it at $1.
Estaba compareciendo frente al juez Bach, posiblemente por eso se había dejado una fianza de $1.
All right.
Or in the alternative that he's in ICE custody.
Como alternativa, está bajo custodia de ICE.
Well, I don't know if that's the address, but they have a Chrome address here for him. So anyway, bottom line is leave it at $1.
Bueno, hay una dirección de Chrome, no sé si será la correcta, pero en últimas vamos a dejar la fianza a $1.
Your Honor, based on 903.046, we'd ask that the bond be set at 2,000.
Well, the bench warrant was done by the judge who has the case, so I'm not gonna touch that.
Se había dejado inicialmente una fianza de $2,000 según el estatuto 903, pero dice el juez, pero ya el otro juez había dejado la fianza, así que la vamos a dejar como quedó.
Good luck to you, sir.
Buena suerte, señor.
Next case is Michael Lewis Sherba.
Hello.
Good morning. Are you Mr. Sherba?
Yes, sir. Good morning, sir.
Good morning. On M2501480, you're charged with 1 count of trespass after warning. I do find probable cause. What is it that you're asking for on this?
Just the standard $500 bond, Your Honor.
How much?
$500.
Does
the defense want to be heard?
Yes, Judge, we will be requesting an ROR with a date certain on the homeless calendar. He did indicate that he is staying at Camilla's house, but I'm not sure how he receives proper notice, there at times.
Right, I hereby find probable cause. I'm gonna set the bond at $150. Good luck to you, Mr. Sherbo. I'm also ordering you not to go back to that 2550 South Bay Shore Drive address. Let's call up Kirk Kim.
Your Honor, Mr. Kim also has a fugitive warrant from Broward County. Total bond is $250.
Thank you. I don't know. Good morning, Mr. Kim. How are you?
I'm blessed that I respect you and my authority.
Well, Mr. Kim, on case M2501420, you're charged with 1 count of petty theft. I hereby find probable cause. I'm gonna set the bond at $250.
Sir, can I please get an agreement with the state and forgiveness and get into help or get a time to deal with, because this is a misdemeanor case and I've been to prison 3 times. I have a drug problem, alcohol problem. Trying to get help. I really don't want to discuss this. My public defender is not representing me the right way. I've been told one thing, a lie at a time. I respect her, I respect this officer, but I respect you. I would rather deal with the state attorney and get forgiveness and get help than deal with this way y'all play this game, because I am a man and I screwed up, okay? I will plead no contest and the state attorney will talk.
Well, Mr. Kent, they haven't even filed the formal charges. This is just a probable cause hearing. And our corrections officers told me that you have a warrant out of Broward County as well. So your request will be denied, but I'm also going to enter a stay away order from the target at 3825 Northwest 7th Street. You're not to go there anymore, sir.
Yes, sir.
Good luck to you, sir, on both this case and the one in Broward. Let's call up Will Smith Lassant. Sir, could you state your name for the record, please?
Judge, he does need assistance of a Creole interpreter, so we're requesting that it be passed if the court.
Do
I'll
we
call
have
the-
a, do we have a,
I'll call the court interpreter, Judge.
thank you.
I'm sorry, Judge. Sure.
Corrections, would you hold him until we get the Creole interpreter back?
Okay.
I beg your pardon?
Yes, Your Honor, we're holding.
Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome, sir.
Anthony Solorzano is a bond out judge.
Okay, thank you. What about George Valdez?
He's present, Judge.
Welcome back, Mr. Valdez. This is case number F25-14827. You're charged with trespass after warning. It's punishable
Your Honor,
by-
his DV case, he received $1,000 plus GPS.
Thank you, ma'am. So this is a trespass after warning charge that you have punishable by 1 year in the county jail. I hereby find probable cause and I'll set the bond at $1,000 with a stay away order from that location. State, could you give me one of those? 219 Southwest 11th Avenue?
Yes, Your Honor, working on it now.
Let's call up Yandy Salgado Pereira. Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
What is your name?
Yandy Daniel Pereira Salgado.
In case M250-14830, you're charged with one count of trespass after warning. I'm gonna find probable cause. I'll set the bond at $150 and a stay away order from that location. Good luck to you, sir.
Hoy,
I'm sorry, Judge, can the Spanish interpreter translate that?
I can tell them in Spanish if you let me.
Yes, yes.
Sir, you've been charged with trespass after warning. I find probable cause. ¿Usted está traduciendo o no?
Yes, Judge, he needs the assistance of the Spanish interpreter.
Judge, I was actually in touch. I'm getting hold of the crew interpreter. No, but I'll interpret right now, Judge.
Yeah, I just said he's been charged with trespass after warning.
Señor, usted enfrenta el cargo de ingreso ilícito después de haber sido advertido de que no lo hiciera.
I find probable cause.
Hallo que hay motivo fundado, dice el juez.
I'm gonna set the bond at $150
Su fianza la fijaré a $150
and a stay away order. He can't go back to that location.
y una orden de alejamiento. Usted no podrá regresar a ese lugar.
Good luck to you.
Buena suerte, señor.
Next defendant is Barbaro Marquez.
Need the, he is present, Judge, needs the assistance of the Spanish interpreter.
Got it. Thank you, Don.
Thank you. This is case M250-14831.
El caso que termina en 831.
He's charged with trespass after warning.
Enfrenta el cargo de ingreso ilícito después de haber sido advertido.
I'm gonna find probable cause.
Hallo que hay motivo fundado.
Judge, we will be requesting an ROR with a date certain on the homeless calendar. I do not see a list of priors for Mr. Marquez.
La
Yeah, but
defensa
if
está pidiendo libertad bajo palabra, dado que el señor Márquez no tiene antecedentes, no ve una lista de antecedentes penales, está pidiendo que lo reprogramen para el calendario de personas indigentes.
Yeah, but he's been warned on previous occasions from the same location.
Pero ya en el pasado ha sido advertido en varias ocasiones del mismo lugar.
This is the
So
first
I'm
time.
gonna find that he is in fact violated multiple warnings.
Entonces, hallo que en realidad él ha quebrantado varias advertencias o violado varias advertencias.
So I set the bond at 150,
Así que la fianza,
150. With a
I'm
stay
sorry,
away.
la fianza queda entonces a $150 y una orden de alejamiento.
He can't go back to that location.
Usted no podrá regresar a ese lugar.
Let's call up Daniel Lázaro Machado.
Me voy.
¿Eh? Can you tell him the address with him outside?
Sir, would you tell me your name? You're
Machado.
muted. I can't hear what he's saying.
I'm sorry, Judge, he's not muted. He was just
Machado. Daniel Machado.
need the assistance of the Spanish interpreter.
Got it. Thank you, Counsel.
All right, in case M2501483, Mr. Machado, you're charged with 1 count of trespass after warning.
Señor, usted empieza un cargo por ingreso ilícito después de haber sido advertido que no lo hiciera.
I do find probable cause.
Hallo que hay motivo fundado.
Set the bond at $150,
La fianza queda en $150.
and I'll issue a stay away order. Can't go back to that location, Mr. Machado.
También emitiré una orden de alejamiento. Señor Machado, usted no podrá regresar, no puede regresar a ese lugar.
Buena suerte.
Okay, he's here, Judge.
Sir, do you speak English?
Yes, sir.
All right, in case M2501483, you're charged with 1 count of petty theft. I hereby find probable cause. Does he have any priors?
Priors, but they've look like they open no process.
So he doesn't have any priors. He has prior arrests.
Yeah, prior arrest, but no
All
priors.
right.
At least not in the jurisdiction.
Sir, can you make any kind of a bond? Can you pay any kind of a bond?
I think they told me my bond was 150. Yeah, 150. So I believe that my father paid for it already. Bail bondsman. I'm not 100% sure. But I'm unemployed right now for a month and a half. I just started up a business.
Okay, if I'm probable cause, I'm gonna set the bond at $1,000. Good luck to you, sir. I'm also entering a stay away order from that Walmart.
Okay.
Don't go back there at 15885 Southwest 88th Street. Good luck to you. Call up the case of Daniel Sean Williams. Good morning, Mr. Williams. How are you? Are you muted again?
I'm doing well, thank you.
Good morning, sir. You're charged in B2501483 with 1 count of simple battery that's punishable by up to 1 year in the county jail. Okay, I'm a little bit confused. Second paragraph of the A form.
Judge, I believe that's a defensive property argument to be made.
That's not what I'm asking about. I'm a little confused by the second paragraph. Read the paragraph, the sentence says, upon my arrival.
I
believe the officer meant to put he instead of she, Your Honor.
Well, how do you know that? I mean,
Right.
I mean, because the defendant is clearly a male, so I believe.
well, but I don't know that. I can't edit the police report once it's sworn and signed to.
Understood.
Are they living in the same location? Let me ask the defense.
Yes, Judge, they're living at an assisted living program.
Well,
In the rehabilitation center.
he's entitled to a bond, but I don't know what, that's a big mistake. And I can't correct it. I can't assume facts.
I mean, yeah, but there's also, I don't know if the page you have has the picture of when he was taken into custody, his book.
I have one photo, but I'm not assuming anything.
The state is gonna be asking for the standard $1,000 bond, but if you feel like.
But how do you get over that mistake? I mean, one part of the report says male, the other part says she. Who are we talking about here?
Yeah, I mean, the amount of times that the E form references the defendant, the first time it says she, but then it says in the second sentence, it says touch his lighter and cigar without permission.
Okay, but we don't do that in criminal law. We don't make assumptions. I'm gonna release him outright.
Judge, if I may, what is the discrepancy and just in an attempt for the state to.
Why don't you read it?
Yes, Judge, and a discrepancy.
I've said it like 4 times, the first sentence of the second paragraph.
Yes, Judge, and I understand that there is, might be a typo, might not, right? We're not to assume.
We're not to edit reports here. That's not what we do.
100%, Judge. However, the officer did end up arresting this defendant. The defendant
Okay.
matches the picture.
My ruling stands.
Your Honor,
ma'am.
there's no PC release outright?
Yes, ma'am.
ROR.
Judge, if that
No,
was.
it's no PC.
Judge,
That's different.
we would.
Okay, folks. I don't like raising my voice. One at a time. Corrections, you wanted to say something?
Yes, Your Honor. You
Go
say
ahead.
no PC released outright.
Judge, if that's going to be your ruling,
That's correct.
Judge, the state would be asking for us to reset the PC hearing. We have not had a probable cause hearing. This is
Okay,
just an argument. as to
listen,
discrepancy.
you were 2 prosecutors too late. You should have said that when I called up the case the first time. I had to point out the inconsistency. So that's denied.
Yes, Judge, but the inconsistency and just for
Ma'am,
the
I made my
record-
ruling, please.
Yes, Judge, understood.
Who is this gentleman?
It's Gary Paul, Judge.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning, Mr. Paul. How are you today?
Good, and you?
Good. This is case M2501486. You're charged with 2 counts, possession of cannabis, punishable 1 year in the county jail, and resisting an officer without violence to his or her person, also punishable by 1 year in the county jail.
Your Honor, Mr. Paul also has an open felony. It'll be reset for tomorrow. It was just added to his jail card.
All right. Do you want to reset this for tomorrow?
No, I was referring to the felony case that he has added on his jail card.
All right, Mr. Paul, I hereby find probable cause. I'm going to set the bond at $1,000 as to each count. Good luck to you, sir. I'll probably see you tomorrow. Thank you so much. My understanding is we have the Creole interpreter. Can we have the Creole defendant?
Morning, Your Honor.
All right, let's place the Creole interpreter under oath, please.
Please raise your right hand. Do you swear to interpret from English to Creole, from Creole to English? If so, please say I do.
Yes, I do. Sandra Dana, certified court interpreter for the record.
Good morning and thank you, ma'am.
Yes, Your Honor, good morning.
Sir, what is your full name, please?
Monsieur, qui non, qui tout non, by tout non.
Saint Will Smith.
Qui ça?
Louis Saint Will Smith.
Louis Saint Will Smith.
Mr. Will Smith, you're charged in case B2514823 with 1 count of battery.
Monsieur Wilson, dans le numéro qui c'est B251482-3, yon charge que gen contour agression physique.
I hereby find probable cause.
Et après révision et arrestation, moi joine bon genre raison pour arrestation, pour charge là.
State, does he have any priors?
This seems like.
Yo mande l'état si ou gen arrestation avant ça.
No,
No.
yeah, seems like his only case.
Non.
All right, I'm gonna set the bond at $2,500 and a stay away order from the victim.
Alors, monsieur, caution financière pour la guerre, c'est $2,500 et on mande camper loin victime nan, moun nan.
You two have no contact with her.
Ou pa gen pou gen aucun contact, aucune communication avec moun nan.
Direct or indirect?
Direct ou soit indirect à travers l'autre moun.
Okay.
And would your honor be open to pretrial services?
No.
Alors, avocat la défense m'a dit si tu es capable de voir le programme avant jugement, juge l'a dit non.
If you read the probable cause affidavit, this may end up being a felony battery.
Alors, sous li affidavit arrestation, ou pour que qualité charge ça yo capable de considérer comme une grosse charge criminelle.
There are visible injuries to the victim.
Et te gen blessure visible sous victime nan.
Good luck to you, sir.
Monsieur, bonne chance, au revoir.
Let's call up the case of Norman Lee Johnson. Good morning, Mr. Johnson.
Good morning, sir.
How are you doing today?
I'm just fine. I'm just trying to go home.
I do have a PC argument.
Go ahead, ma'am.
So for the crime of disorderly intoxication, it requires the defendant was intoxicated and endangered the safety of another person or property, or was intoxicated or drank alcohol in a public space, place, or a public conveyance and caused a disturbance. It's indicated here based off of the A form that the officers stated that the defendant has slurred speech. That alone is not enough. Their observations alone are not enough. Also, I believe he is on his premises.
You believe or you know? Because the location is different.
Yes, I know.
The location is different than the address he gave the police for his home. All right, I find probable cause for the charges. I'm going to issue a stay away order from this lady's house. Mr. Johnson, you're not to have any more contact or go back there. You could possibly be charged with attempted burglary. Do a stay away order for Mr. Johnson. What kind of a bond can Mr. Johnson make? Hearing nothing, I'll set the bond at $500.
Judge, I was requesting that we leave the bond as is, which is the 150 bond.
I set the bond at $500. Good luck to you, Mr. Johnson.
Your Honor, may the clear interpreter be excused?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much. It's always nice to see you.
Yeah, good to see you, Your Honor. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Sir, would you tell me your name?
Dr. Galloway Jr.
Sir, in case number F250148838, you're charged with trespass after warning. That's punishable by up to 1 year in the county jail. I hereby find probable cause. Set the bond at $150. And a stay away order. Mr. Galloway, don't go back to this address, please.
Yes, sir.
Good luck to you. Does this mean anything? No? Sir, would you tell me your name, please?
Ramsey Castro.
How are you doing today?
Huh?
How are you doing today?
Good, good, sir. Thank you.
Well, Mr. Castro, you're being charged with a bench warrant that you were supposed to be in court and you never appeared. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, the bond has been set at $150. Good luck to you.
Judge, the next person, Raheem Diaz, is a bond out.
Thank you.
Then Ethan Bermudez is also a bond out.
Thank you. Who's next?
Next would be Theodore Keith Griffin.
Good morning, sir. How are you?
All right, and yourself?
I'm doing well. What is your full legal name?
Theodore Keith Griffin Jr.
You have a bench warrant that you were picked up on. Bond amount is set at $500. Good luck to you, sir. Yes, ma'am, I wrote it in there.
So Judge number 35, William Mirabal Diaz, is off calendar. 36, Francisco Hernandez Rizzo is off calendar. 37, Angel Rodriguez is off calendar.
All right, the next one that I have is a bench warrant.
Marcel.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Good morning, sir. Do you speak English?
Spanish.
We have the interpreter?
Interpreter present.
All right, the bond is set on a bench warrant at $1,500. You were cited for no driver's license, that you never had one.
Señor, usted se le dio un comparendo, recibió una infracción por no tener licencia válida. Nunca ha tenido ninguna. Se había fijado una fianza de $1,500.
Yo sí he tenido licencia.
But I didn't have a license.
Here, there was a bench warrant.
I know, but you didn't own you put anything.
Bench warrant is for $1,500. I'll leave it as it is. I signed right here.
La fianza es por $1,500. Se queda como está.
Thank you.
Judge Capote. Thank you. Good luck to you.
Buena suerte.
Mr. Rios is present.
Sir, what is your name?
My name is Noel Rios.
Mr. Rios, you have failed to appear for a hearing and the bond was set by Judge Ferrer at $1,500. You had a ticket for having no motor vehicle registration.
Yeah.
Your Honor, Mr. Rios is also a VFOX.
So he's gonna be back on the felony calendar?
No, it just stayed on the jail card that he is a violent offender of special concern.
All right, well, thank you for letting me know that. I'll leave the bench warrant at $1,500.
Judge, in that case, if he's a violent offender of concern, we would be asking for a hold and then a $1 bond on the other one.
This is a traffic violation.
Yes.
What case are you holding him on, state?
When they inform us of that, we have to ask for a hold, Judge.
Okay, that's for a felony. This is a traffic offense.
Okay, I thought I heard her say violent offender. of
She
concern.
did, but this is a traffic offense.
Understood, Judge.
Let's go to the next person, which is Mr. Lee Venice Cantrell. Good morning, Mr. Cantrell. How are you?
I'm good, and yourself?
I'm good. Listen, you have a few warrants here. You have for a failure to appear on a traffic summons on a DWLS, driving with license suspended. You have a $500 bench warrant that was issued by the judge. I'm gonna let that stand. That's for your failure to appear. Then you have another bond that was set at $150. I'm not gonna touch that, for another DWS.
So 500 and 150, Judge? I'm sorry.
No, the first one is 500, yes, and the second one is 150. Good luck to you, sir.
So I'm done. Well,
All right. Ms. Ruben Rivera.
Yes. What about him?
I'm sorry, Your Honor, what was the bond for Mr. Venice?
150 and 500.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Sir, what is your name?
Ruben Rivera.
Yes, ma'am. Sir Rivera, you failed to appear for having no driver's license. So the judge set the warrant at $150. I'm gonna leave it at $150. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
Excuse me, Your Honor, can we confirm that the misdemeanor portion of the jail arraignment calendar is complete and it's only traffic that remains?
I don't know. Let me ask the state.
I believe it's only traffic that remains, Judge.
It appears to be only traffic.
Can I be excused then, Your Honor, for the city of
Of
Miami
course.
Beach?
Yes,
Thank you.
ma'am. If you're back here, I'll see you tomorrow.
I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, ma'am. Sir, can you tell me your name?
My name is Watson Dorval. First name Watson, last name Dorval.
Thank you, Mr. Dorval. Listen, you have a bench warrant for failure to appear for attaching a plate or a decal not assigned. That bond was set at $1,000 by Judge Melendez. I'll let that bond stand. Good luck to you, sir.
All right. The only reason why I missed my my court date, Your Honor, I was already extradited to Colorado, and I was in Colorado for like 60 days. So yeah, at the time I already missed my court dates.
All right, well, you need, if you post a bond, they'll set a hearing and you need to tell that to the judge.
Okay.
Good luck to you. Good morning, sir. Could you tell me your name?
Allende Vasquez, Your Honor.
Mr. Vasquez, you had a bench warrant issued because you failed to appear for a hearing regarding having no driver's license.
Your Honor, Mr. Vasquez also has a fugitive warrant from Osceola County, no bond.
Thank you very much. Well, I'll leave the bond that was set by Judge Corvo at $1,000. Good luck to you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Sir, what is your name?
John Cole.
Good morning, Mr. Cole. How are you?
How you doing?
So Cole, you have a couple of bench warrants here. You have one for driving while license suspended while knowing. That bond was set at $500. I'm gonna let that stand, and then you have another one from Judge Martinez for attaching a plate or tag or decal not assigned. That one was set at $500. I'm gonna let that stand. Good luck to you, sir.
Your Honor, Mr. Cole is also held on 2 probation warrants, no bond.
Thank you, ma'am. Good luck to you, Mr. Cole.
Your Honor, Mr. Roddy Jean is a bond out.
Thank you.
Also, Mr. Rubio Person is a bond out.
Thank you. Who is this gentleman? Can you find out for me?
Carlos Gonzalez Cruz.
Good morning, sir. How are you?
Need the assistance of the Spanish interpreter.
Present.
I just said good morning, Mr. Gonzalez.
Buenos
Good
días,
morning,
señor
sir.
González.
Good morning, sir.
Sir, there was a bench warrant issued out for you.
Señor, había una orden de arresto que se había emitido en su contra
For failure to appear for operating a vehicle with a revoked license.
por no haber venido a comparecer por el cargo de operar un vehículo sin tener la licencia.
Bond was set at $150.
Y había
Judge,
dejado una fianza de $150.
I'm sorry, Judge. I think the A form, it's for Carlos Gonzalez Cruz, and I do see that it's a regular A form. It's not a warrant.
La defensa dice que es para Carlos Cruz, tiene que ver con está hablando algo acerca del informe del arresto.
Number 47 on the list.
But is that a different case, or is this just when he was taken into custody for the old case?
I don't have a bench warrant situation for Mr. Gonzalez Cruz. I just have a DWLS.
Your Honor, this is for Alpha Lima, Quebec, 887 Echo.
Okay, the bond was set at $150. Did you want me to increase it?
No, that's fine.
Entonces, la fianza había sido por $150. ¿Quiere que la suba? La defensa dice, no, así está bien.
I mean, there was probable cause for the arrest on the DWS. He admitted it, if I didn't read that incorrectly.
Right.
O sea, sí había motivo fundado para el cargo de manejar sin licencia válida.
I just wanted to clarify that we're on the same pages to whoever we're discussing. Judge.
Okay, I'll leave it at $150.
Vamos a dejarla $150.
Number 48 is a bond out. It's Ariam Real Gonzalez.
Okay,
So we
Thank
have
you.
Jose Luna Torres.
Yes.
Need the assistance of the Spanish interpreter.
Present.
okay, we have the interpreter here with us.
Good morning.
Le tenemos un traductor. Usted puede hablar en español. ¿Cómo se llama usted?
José Luna.
All right, Mr. Luna, you have a bench warrant for $1,000 for failure to appear.
Señor Luna, hay una orden de arresto por no haber venido a comparecer.
Sí,
Una orden de arresto de $1,000.
sí.
And then you have one for $500.
Y también tiene otra por $500.
No, está bien.
That's fine.
Anyway, I'm going to leave him at that amount of money,
Vamos a dejarla a esa cantidad.
1,000 each.
Cada uno por
I mean, I'm
500.
sorry, 1,500 for the second one.
Perdón, 1,500 por la segunda.
Quiero hacer un plan de pagos porque tenía tickets que la semana pasada terminé de pagar.
I want to make payment arrangements because I had tickets that I finished paying last week.
All right, you're going to have to take care of these bonds first.
Primero tendrá que arreglar lo que tiene que ver con las fianzas.
Good luck to you, sir.
Buena suerte, señor.
We have Delmar Gonzalez, and he does need the assistance of the Spanish.
I'm sorry, you say he does or he doesn't? I'm sorry, counsel.
He does.
Oh, okay, thank you.
Sir, what is your name?
Señor, ¿cuál es su nombre?
Delmar Rizael Vicente González.
So you have a couple of bench warrants,
Señor, usted tiene aquí un par de órdenes de arresto.
one for $2,000
Una es por $2,000
for having no license,
por no tener licencia.
and you have another one for $1,000
Y tiene otra por $1,000
also for not having a license.
también por no tener licencia.
I'm going to leave them both at that level.
Entonces, ambas vamos a dejarlas así como están.
Good luck to you, sir.
Buena suerte, señor.
We have Mr. Musgrove here.
Yes, how you doing?
What's his name?
Ian Musgrove.
Musgrove.
Yes, sir.
Good morning.
Your
How
Honor.
are you?
How you doing today?
Okay.
Your Honor, Mr. Musgrove has a related felony. He'll be back on your felony calendar. Also, he's out on felony bond on 2 cases.
He's asking for a hold for felony case, Your Honor.
In front of what division?
1 second, let me check. It says in front of Judge Block.
Right, thank you. That'll be a hold, and I'm sure we'll deal with that when we call up his felony case. Mr. Musgrove, you know, you've been cited for having a vehicle registration expired more than 6 months. I find probable cause, and I'm gonna set a bond there of $500.
Can I say something, Your Honor?
You can ask me, but I don't advise you to talk about the case. You have a felony case. I'll be hearing from you this afternoon, all right?
Yes, sir.
That's here, Judge.
Fun?
It's needs assistance. of
Oh,
the
what is his name, please?
Juan Batista.
Sanchez. Sure, you have a bench warrant.
Need the assistance of the Spanish interpreter.
Señor, usted tiene una orden de arresto
For $100
por $100
because you failed to appear in court when you had a suspended license.
por no venir a comparecer ante el tribunal cuando tenía la licencia suspendida.
I'll leave the bench warrant at $100.
Vamos a dejar la orden de arresto por $100.
Good luck to you.
Buena suerte.
Wait a minute, was that Mr. Gonzalez Perez?
No, Judge, that was Juan Batista,
Okay.
number 52.
We have now a case for Mr. Jose Manuel Gonzalez Perez.
Where corrections is locating him now.
Yes, ma'am. Can you tell me the name of the gentleman standing next to you?
We have Jose Gonzalez Perez and needs assistance of the Spanish interpreter.
Gracias, thank you.
Sir, tell me your full name.
Señor, dígame su nombre completo.
José Manuel González Pérez.
Sir, you've been charged with having no valid driver's license.
Señor, usted enfrenta el cargo de no tener licencia válida para conducir.
I find probable cause.
Hallo que hay motivo fundado para el arresto.
Set the bond at $500.
Y fijo la fianza a $500.
Good luck to you.
Buena suerte.
And we have Dax Folk coming.
Sir, good morning. Could you tell me your full legal name?
Dax Armand Woolfolk.
How are you today?
I'm all right. Could be better.
Know exactly what you mean. Sir, you've been charged with driving under the influence.
He's gonna be asking for $500 bond and no drive order be issued.
Well, the standard is 1,000, is it not?
What we have is that it's 500 when it's not property damage or injury. This is a regular DUI, but we would be asking for a no drink, no drive order.
Okay, I'm gonna set the bond at $1,000 and a no drink, no drive order. Do you guys, can you guys prepare that for me? Good luck to you, Mr. Woolfolk.
How do I please?
Do we have Mr. Carl Cadet there?
He's coming now, Judge.
Your Honor, Mr. Cadet has a related felony. He'll be back on your bond hearing calendar.
Thank you. Mr. Cadet, how are you?
I'm doing fine. How are you, sir?
Good. I guess I'll see you a little bit later as well, but you're charged with driving while license suspended. If find probable cause, I'm gonna set the bond at $500. We'll see you later on this afternoon. Yes, ma'am.
All right, thank you, Judge. The public defender for the felonies will be here shortly.
Okay, so you're leaving us now?
Yes, Judge.
All right, let me ask you a couple of things right now, since you're here representing the PD's office. May we take a short break? I don't see anybody answering yes or no, or maybe.
Yes, Your Honor. Yes.
Yes, Judge,
Okay.
we can take a short break and I'll let her know.
Take a short break. We'll take a comfort break for everybody, and then I also have to take a comfort break for my dog.
Okay, Your
Okay.
Honor, I'm sorry, Your Honor, can you have the state to call corrections, because we added on a case and I want to make sure they have it.
Do you have the phone number for corrections?
I can find it, Judge.
No, well, let's ask her. We have it right there. Why kick the can down the road?
786
Go ahead.
786-263-5498.
786-263-5498.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
And would you like us to call corrections to see if they're coming, Judge?
No,
Yeah.
she said she wanted to see.
They apparently want to add some other case on. So why don't we go off the record right now? Liaison, can I impose upon you to take me outside? I don't have any access card. No, we're gonna go get you fed. Let's go get your food.
Judge, how long should we expect to come back in?
Whenever you want to.
Hello?
15, 20 minutes, what do you want?
Yes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes.
Yeah, with the state attorney.
So we're going right into felonies right now, right?
Yeah, I got it. I texted him, he calls back.
Vamos a comer.
Can you tell me again, because we got like locked out of this.
No, I wanna feed her, I wanna take her.
Yeah.
Pachi, come on, man. What?
So when you're doing that 25, 146, 94.
I got it.
And that's an add-on. All right, thank you. Okay, like domestic violence?
They have you guys here. Police officers, they don't give you access.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know, but I mean, if you're coming here, they should.
All right,
They
no problem.
have something that kicks you off or says something, well.
So we got a domestic violence add-on, I guess. Felony.
For bringing it?
Yeah.
We need to split these and get these done, because if not, we're gonna be too far.
Yeah.
So you're done with this? Okay, let's move that to the side.
Give me half the stack.
What?
Give me half the stack. Bro, I wanted to fight him more. It's like I realized we weren't going.
It's
anywhere.
fine.
It was like,
I mean, I didn't realize he was having a PC hearing. I thought he was just asking you a question.
no, and I'm not even just talking about that. I'm just talking about it in general. It's like once we got here, it's like what you said. Like he just not. The guy brought him in this match, he still is.
I know, as long as you, but read it each time for the record, like we object pursuant to whatever. Can you send me the statute, please? Because I don't have it. Okay, that's one half, so you're putting them face down, right? So that we can combine them afterward. Do you need this? Do you want to take notes on this? I'm just gonna
let
do
me
it here.
just look up this one case that she said.
Okay.
But when you do stay waiver. Oh. A form should be on the V case, right? You remember calling his name Gyro? No. Good morning.
Hello.
How are you doing? How's everything going? Smoothly so far.
Good, glad to hear.
Yep.
Is the judge taking a break?
Yeah.
Yes, 15 minutes.
How is he progressing through his calendar?
Pretty quickly, I'd say.
Yeah, we're done with misdemeanors, right? We're done
Yeah.
with juvenile, we're done with
just have
domestic
to
violence.
Do these felonies and we're done.
Felony.
Guesstimate as to what it's just almost noon. Guesstimate is what time?
2, 3.
Maybe sooner.
All right, your sheriffs are up here. Good.
Yeah.
Don't hesitate to let us know if you have any problems.
All right, no problem. Thank you. Baton Rouge. He said these. No 130s.
So, yeah, y'all have time to set up.
Walking his dog, I already know.
Yeah. She's such a.
You know the name? Aspirina.
Yeah. Eric, you have to log me in again.
No, you do have access.
Oh, I do?
It should be our regular stuff.
I can hear.
Other users.
Okay.
Your copy. I think they told you about the write-in, right?
Yes,
You already have a copy of the.
we do not.
Yeah, I pulled it up, but is it okay? Like, it's domestic violence, so this domestic
Thank
violence
you.
stay away
Appreciate
order. It's cool, right?
Huh?
Domestic violence stay away order.
Yes, remember, wherever you put the initials on the first page.
Yeah, the
page,
yellow, yeah.
Full name.
I remember that for sure.
Thank you.
Thank you. All over your shoulder.
I don't know how this works. This says session 1, so then this session 2 over here.
Well, no, it won't. You have to drag. Want me to have it double screen? Okay, go. First you gotta drag it here, then full screen out. Okay.
Yeah, I got it. Thank you.
Some of me over here. So weird. Or. I'm in the camera, I don't want to be. I really don't want to be there. I do not want to be in the camera.
Like a copy of the priors? Do you want me to hand it to you?
Yeah.
Okay. Write your name down.
You know what? I'm not like in
That's something that we usually ask. If he asks for it, the state usually.
Oh, well, he
we'll wait
said-
for the state.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because he doesn't always ask for it.
Okay. That sounds good to me. So like.
As long as they get their state orders in order, we'll be great. And I think we should swap corrections.
And then, okay, this is.
That case number, that's the right, but I wrote it down here and it has 4 counts. Oh no, I'm so sweaty. I left the stamps upstairs. Right back.
Okay, babe. Yeah, I hope so. It's M-O-L, Maria,
Yes,
M-O-L.
Molano, Molano.
You said M-O-L?
ANO.
Okay, let's go down here. Eric, the shift would be 6?
Shift to 6, yes.
Okay, and I just used the OPD 17497, or should I use somebody else? Yeah.
Yeah, but I think it's E. Oh, yeah. Oh, shoot, I'm sorry, T. Hi, it's me, Eric. The T is gonna be the clerk for today. So what other turns you guys got, if you have any, if you want? I don't know if we have other turns to that. Beautiful, wonderful.
Let's rock and roll.
Yeah, we do have that.
Get to the.
All right.
So this is different.
Where is the A-forms?
They're all, no, there were no afternoon. Okay. Bye-bye.
Yeah, those are extras. I put them in the box. Did I give you a copy? Oh, yeah, you have your copy.
You're filling out the same waivers. You're filling out the same waivers. Let me just check some stuff real quick. Let me just check.
There's a name step right here.
No,
Let me see.
oh, yes, I need his name step too.
Okay, yeah, it looks like we're good. Well, we'll leave that there.
Let me just throw them up here.
Yeah. Either way, most of the tech stuff is to the side because if I have to do something, I just lean over and do it.
Charge here.
Well, we had problems like this with the water the clerk.
Yeah,
Because for the one thing, it's $10,000.
Computer over here is kind of weird too. Leo has his own computer.
I know that we shouldn't assume, but we shouldn't assume lower. Because if the.
I guess it should be house.
Yeah, but we know he's a fart. He farts. I can't believe
Right,
it.
but we have to be, if he's reasonable. maybe we might have a piece of-
Yeah, we just have to
hear
hear
it.
it.
So that's up to- As of right now, that's the charge on the allegation of this. We're asking for a standard block with discharge, which is the charge. And if he starts pushing back, Judge, would you like to have a PC hearing? If so, like tomorrow, so that the
I'm
officer
just
can come
saying,
in.
you know,
for peer review.
You
Because
just
we need
there.
to open this. But yeah, I would just ask for like. the bond for this.
Yeah, I like being this close. That way you, because before you turn around, keep going like this, you keep going like this.
Yeah.
That wears you out. You know,
Yeah,
here
this is
you
great.
just go like this.
This is gonna wear me over for him. gonna be easy for him. So you just throw it
No.
forward and grab it from here.
Yeah, I'm saying far as felony. This would be, this is great. I'm making that because you will walk me to. Oh. All right, okay. No, you don't have to say no more. We're just waiting. Chief, you the court reporter?
No, I'm the.
Can you mute us? Mute us completely in the courtroom or no? No.
No, that's okay.
Come here.
Lied. I found it. Let me do this.
One day, 12 hours.
And that was all overtime. Every hour.
Wow, good for you, Joe.
Good. You see that?
But it's, he's I mean, how far? Is it, yeah.
It's 1,000 feet with this part. It is
No
what it is.
taxes, but that happens.
Yeah, but it's a beach. It's a beach and a park. You can have a park.
No, I'm saying. Because it's charged in 1,000 feet.
Oh.
The other downside to it is
Charges within 1,000 feet of school. But then he's within 1,000 feet of Lewis Park. Like a Lewis Park, it's not school. So why?
Did you search up when he was arrested?
That's all they protect us.
Nah, yeah, that's.
I just thought the
That's
cover
near
would
Ocean
be higher.
Drive.
I thought it would be at 50K, but no. Okay, 12.5K, why 12.5K? Why not 25K? Why halfway to 25? Yeah.
I can get some extra.
Yeah, a little bit of extra. All I gotta say is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm not gonna do.
I just wish you good luck.
Yeah.
From the park.
I just came back. I don't want you to think that I forgot about you.
Oh, good.
What are you doing here?
Judge, I'm with you. We're gonna roll this calendar.
Well, we're gonna smoke it. No, I told the prosecutors, this is speed racer time. How are you? How have you
When I
been?
heard it was you.
I only see you occasionally now. Hey, you have other people working with you. You don't want to go to our courtroom, you send them instead.
When I heard it was you, Judge.
Thank you. Well, I got that message from corrections. All right, are we going fast enough for you?
Yes. Are we? Or we
This
gotta
is,
speed
this
it
is,
up?
this is the way we run our courtroom in our division. If they ever give you a choice, come our division and, you know, we're talking about Lisa Lewis. She's our division chief for the PD's office. See, I don't even go on the bench.
Oh.
I send the bailiff out there and I say, ask them when they're ready to start. But once we get rolling,
It's no
we're trying to smoke it.
Okay.
Well, you know what the good thing about that is? If you give your people an opportunity to prepare themselves, then you don't have to sit there and say, let me read this, let me read that and all that. And I think we waste a lot of time. So there's divisions that you've seen them. I've seen them. I've been a judge now or a lawyer, a judge for 10 years, but a lawyer for 37. You know, you go in there and everybody is talking and everybody is doing it on the fly. You can't do that.
No.
Proper planning prevents poor performance. In Broward, you know, these things, you get them about an hour before they do the bond hearings.
We just got them.
I know, that's what I'm saying in Broward, but you know what, I would prefer for everybody to say, let's start an hour later. So then you can just smoke it when you start it. Because I remember going to the Broward County Jail, and by the way, in those days, we didn't have any Zoom, we didn't even have CCTV. We were actually in a room like this and all the inmates were inside. Which sometimes you had really unpleasant experiences. Saturday mornings, all the hookers were there and it was very, very bad smells. And then occasionally we would have an inmate go crazy. So, but yeah, those were they say the good old days, they weren't that good.
Better this way or the other way?
You know, there's advantages. I mean, technology's made our lives easier, but I dreaded going in on Saturday mornings as a prosecutor. As a matter of fact, I used to use a cologne named Halston, and I would spray a lot on my hand because when the smells got too bad, I would just be like this. So, but listen, the times have changed. You know, I was telling our prosecutors the other day, the most technology we had in our day was a beeper.
Oh, yes.
A beeper.
But I like that because you guys used to get to call the officers that way, right?
Not really, you know, you get a beep to call a number. And if you were out on the street, we didn't have any phones. So you have to go to a payphone. You always have to have change on you and get a hold of them. So of course, we all developed little codes. I forget what it was. There's some numbers you flipped them over that said hello. Another numbers, well, I remember this one. I love you. I love you.
I remember 143.
Yeah. I love you.
43110 was the hello.
So who are you guys saying I love you to? To each
Well,
other?
when you beat me, hey, I love you.
That was
I
the
can't
English.
take that. That's so you bored.
I had a lot, I got divorced very early in my marriage. I was a soldier and I had gone off to war and I came back and, you know, those things change you, your personality. And I was just not happy being married. So I got divorced. But that was 30 plus years ago. I've been divorced now, I think like 34 years. I'm about to be 65. So
Were you always a prosecutor or what did you do before a soldier, prosecutor, and then?
I'll tell you what I did. When I got out of law school, I was going to be a business lawyer. I took all business classes, no advocacy, nothing like that. I did it for 1 year over here at the One Biscayne Tower. And I couldn't take it. So I was working for somebody who became the chief of criminal division in the Department of Justice, the tax evasion case. And so she said, you need to be a public defender or a prosecutor. So I went out and I applied everywhere. And I didn't apply at the state attorney's office because I did not like or respect Ms. Janet Reno. So I ended up getting hired in Broward County with Mike Satz. And I was there for 12 years. And then I left and I did private practice for 17 years, which I also represented police unions, PBA, FOP, IUPA. And I did some work also for the Teamsters. And then I became a judge. So
You've been on both sides and now you're here.
I've actually been a defendant too occasionally, so
On both sides.
no, all sides. I'm not proud of that, but it's a reality. And I always tell defendants that because I don't think I'm holier than thou. I mean, these people are humans. They make errors, they make mistakes. And you got to understand it. As long as they're not evil, there are evil people out there. I was reading about this Koberger, the student killer. Have you read about him?
I've not read about, but there's so many, I don't know.
You know what? If you ever see Silence of the Lambs, they depict evil there. This is one of those guys. Do you know after he murdered those 4 students, he went back to the scene of the murder? And then he photographed himself giving a thumbs up? Ted Bundy, who was tried in our courthouse in 4-1, he was evil. So,
But he had shown, he had.
oh, he was very smart. But, and then right before he was executed, he was asking for forgiveness, so. Let me know when you're ready, no, don't rush, and you can eat while we're here.
We're ready, on Your Honor.
Recording in progress.
All right, are we all ready then?
Yes,
All right, let's.
Swear in all the defendants. Defendants all rise, raise your right hand.
Todo el mundo de pie, levante la mano derecha.
Do you swear or affirm the testimony you are about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? If so, say I do.
Juran o prometen que el testimonio que van a presentar va a ser la verdad, únicamente la verdad, solo la verdad. De ser así, digan que sí.
Gentlemen, please acknowledge out loud.
Caballeros, por favor, respondan en voz alta.
I don't think they can hear us. Corrections, do you have us muted?
No, Your Honor, they can hear you. They said it. I'll get them to say it one more time.
Please.
I do. It's fine. It's fine. Can I pull this out a little bit? Okay. Y'all need to scream it.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Gracias, caballeros.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Dayra Suarez, Assistant Public Defender.
Nice to see you, Ms. Suarez.
And Your Honor, do you want me to one by one say Public Defender appointed, or do you?
No. This is on the record. It's a blanket appointment of the public defender. You don't need to say it every time.
Thank you.
Who do you have there? Do you have Princess Diana Lloyd?
Your Honor, she refused court today.
So set her for tomorrow, please. Reset her for tomorrow.
Yes, sir.
What about Vanessa Enid Nieves?
She's here, Your Honor. You gave her a bond of $1,500 on her traffic.
Okay.
Okay, Your Honor,
Yeah.
Mrs. Present.
Ms. Nieves, I hereby find probable cause on your case. Oh, thank you. What bond can you make?
Right now, I don't have a job. Your Honor, we're gonna ask.
Do you have any objection to an ROR?
This is for, not for Miss Lloyd, right? She reset.
No. This is for Ms. Nieves. You know, we did the traffic case for her earlier. She had a bench warrant.
Yes, Judge, but in this case, we would be asking for an elevated bond. Actually.
Why?
Because she has 10 priors, Judge, and in this case, the standard bond is $1,000. She has several drug-related offenses, and for that reason, we would be asking for a $2,000 bond, Judge.
Okay, she's got a drug addiction problem. Does she qualify for pretrial services?
Your Honor, she also has a purge cash bond for child support of $2,000.
Okay, but I thought she had satisfied that.
No, sir.
No?
And Judge, it's not only drug-related offenses, she also has grand theft priors as
Okay,
well.
but this one, the possession of cocaine, I'll give her a bond of $500.
You said $2,000, Judge?
No, $500 for this. She's got the purge for $2,000, and then she has a $1,500 bench warrant. Let's deal with Loretta Perez.
Perez is present.
No, I put it on here.
No, since you want me to tell you the bond as we go.
Thank you.
Your Honor, Ms. Perez is out on felony bond on F-25-12123.
Okay, I'm gonna find probable cause on her possession charge, set the bond at $1,000, and she's gonna be held for division for Judge, I don't know what Judge Delancey's division is. Is it 5? Okay. She'll be held for Division 5. Let's go on to Bridget Smith. Ms. Smith, good morning. How are you?
I'm okay.
Okay, you're hereby charged with, in case F2514693, with 1 count of aggravated battery with a deadly weapon.
Your Honor, I do have a probable cause argument when you're ready.
Go ahead, please.
Currently, it's charged aggravated battery with a deadly weapon, the weapon being a bottle. I'm saying that this is not aggravated battery. I would agree that it is battery. It's not. And the reason why it's not aggravated, it's because in order to prove aggravated, it has to be great bodily harm, permanent disability, or permanent disfigurement. The only thing stated in the arrest affidavit, the 4 corners, is a laceration that did not need to go to a hospital. There was no words of bleeding or any other more information as to what the injury includes, as well as that I would say that the bottle was not a deadly weapon.
It was not.
Listen, there's even a case out there where a high-heel shoe was deemed to be a deadly weapon. It all depends on how it's being used. I think given the explication here and the laceration, I think it does qualify. I do find PC. The question is, besides the stay away order, which I'm entering towards the victim, is how much of a bond can she afford?
Judge, we would be asking for an elevated bond of $14,000. Standard bond in this case is $7,500. This defendant has 11 prior convictions with 2 other withholds on battery cases, aggravated battery, petty thefts, aggravated assault with a deadly weapon with intent to kill, and domestic violence.
I'm gonna set the bond at $50,000 with a stay away order from the victim.
Your Honor, we didn't hear you. How much?
$15,000 with a stay away order from the victim.
$15,000. 15000.
Let's call up the next case of Vernice Troy Vanna Tillman. Ms. Tillman, is that you?
Is that you? Yes, Your Honor, she's present.
Thank you. This is case F2514699. You're hereby charged with 1 count of aggravated assault with a firearm that's punishable by up to 5 years in prison.
Judge, it's actually 2 counts. There are 2 victims in this case.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So we would be asking for a standard bond in each case of $5,000 for each victim.
Your Honor,
Is-
defense is asking for pretrial services. There are no priors that I have noted other from the Miami-Dade prior sheet I have here.
Pretrial taker? She doesn't qualify for pretrial. I do find PC, I'm gonna set the bond at 5,000 per count.
I'm sorry, what was that again?
5,000 per count and a stay away order from the victim. No pretrial, she doesn't qualify. Let's call up the case of Angie Rodriguez. That's case number F2514702.
She's present, Your Honor. Come closer to the. Okay, Your Honor, I do have an argument when you're ready.
Go ahead.
I do have someone
So,
on Zoom here for this case.
Okay. We have somebody on Zoom for the case. Could you tell me who that is?
Their name on Zoom is Angie. That's really all I have, but it says in the chat.
Angie, did you want to say something in the case of Angie Rodriguez? I can't hear anything.
Hello?
Yes, who are you, ma'am?
Hi, I'm her daughter. How are you?
Good morning. Would you tell me your name for the record?
My name is Angie Fernandez.
And what's your relationship to Ms. Rodriguez?
She's my mother.
So you both have the
The
first
same name, yes.
Is there anything that you want to say?
I just wanted to state, regarding my mom, I just want to put out there that it's just been a very tough year for her. Her mother just died, and I understand, it doesn't look good, but for the most part, I think that my mom really just needs a little bit of maybe mental health help, right now, and maybe a little bit of a drug kind of help, if possible.
Does she have any priors, Ms. Rodriguez?
She does, Judge. They are old, but she has a convicted manslaughter from 2001 prior. And that's her only prior. Other cases were dismissed and no action. In this case, it does appear that there are some mental health concerns, Judge. We were going to be asking for the standard, but we could ask for a jail diversion evaluation.
Is she qualified for pretrial? She doesn't, but I could order her in. I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I find probable cause as to her one count of possession with intent, given the way the circumstances developed. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to give her pretrial services. Can I also put a monitor on her?
Wow.
Not on pretrial? Well, I would rather put her on house arrest, waiving all fees and costs. And alternate bond will be no bond. And she's gonna have a no drive order as well.
What level of house?
Put her in the standard.
Level, is that level 1? Level 2?
Level 2 is fine.
Your Honor, I would like to do a probable cause argument.
You would what?
I would like to argue probable cause.
Go ahead.
It says intent to sell. I believe there's enough for cocaine possession, but not intent to sell. There was no showing of, you know, a scale or a quantity that would include an intent to sell. There was, I believe.
I think because it was 2 packaged red baggies.
Two baggies.
I think it was because 2 packaged red baggies. But listen, I'm giving her house arrest with an
I
alternate.
understand, but I believe that there's probable cause for controlled substance or cocaine possession, but just not
Okay.
intent to sell.
I respectfully disagree. I find PC. I will give her the house arrest. Alternate bond is no bond, and it's at level 2. No fees, no cost to her. Angie, the daughter, take care of your mom. Let's call up Naya Aliyah Nunez.
Present, Your Honor.
Good morning, ma'am. How are you?
Morning, sir. I'm doing well.
Good. Listen, you're charged in case F2514665 with grand theft in the 3rd degree. That's punishable by up to 5 years in prison. Does she qualify for pretrial? Okay, I'm gonna find probable cause. I'm gonna put her in pretrial services. Alternate bond is $2,500.
We do have a stay away order, Judge.
You're asking for the stay away order, but she wasn't charged with any domestic violence case. I know that they were boyfriend, girlfriend, but
Judge, it was, I believe, 2 people residing together, but they also are in a romantic relationship, and the theft was of the girlfriend in this case, and for that reason, we would be asking to enter a stay away order.
let me hear from the defense. They're asking for a stay away order as well.
Objection to a stay away order.
I cannot hear you if you're
Sorry,
saying.
we don't have any objection to a stay away order.
Okay, granted. Stay away order is granted. Stay prepared, please. Ma'am, good luck to you. Thank you. Then I have the case of Clarice Katrina Webster.
Bond out, Your Honor.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you.
Bond out.
Thank you. Let's call up the case of Yaneli Ferro.
Okay, she's present.
Ms. Ferro, good morning.
Morning.
You're here on case F2514683. You're charged with 3 counts: possession of cocaine, punishable by 5 years in prison; possession of drug paraphernalia, first degree misdemeanor, punishable by 1 year in jail in the case of trespass after warning. I do find probable cause for all 3 counts. She qualified for pretrial because she's homeless.
Judge, in that case, we would not be asking for pretrial services. This defendant has a long, extensive list of priors. I can hand you a copy if you're on.
That's probably why she's homeless.
Yes, but Judge, the most recent one is in 2024. There's also a felony battery aggravated. I'm sorry, actually, that was no action. Apologies. Tampering with evidence, grand theft. For those reasons, Judge, we don't think that in this case we should ask for pretrial services. We would be asking for an elevation.
Well, she doesn't qualify. Didn't you hear? She doesn't qualify because she is homeless. Okay. Ms. Suarez, what do you think?
For a lowered bond.
I cannot hear you.
I'm asking for a lowered bond.
Well, I'm asking you for a suggestion.
Well, she doesn't qualify for pretrial services, and I'm either asking for ROR or for a reduced bond.
Where's she gonna stay if I ROR her?
Well, there's gonna be a stay away order from the same place, so she cannot stay there.
Sure,
anymore.
but where's she gonna stay? Not where she's gonna stay away from.
Do you have an, where? Her uncle's house, she says she has an address.
Well, why don't you tell her to provide the address? Because right now we have her listed here in the clerk's file as homeless.
Not right now, say it. 1637. 1637
Southwest Fifth Street.
Southwest Fifth Street. Is this an apartment? An apartment one, Miami, Florida, 33130.
Right, I'm also gonna enter a stay away order from this location. Ma'am, you mind if I talk to your client?
No problem, Your Honor. You can speak with my client.
Thank you. Let me just tell you, ma'am, you gotta avoid, you do have a criminal history as pointed out by the state attorney's office. You're gonna get yourself in a bad jam, but I am gonna ROR you at this time over the state's objection. Yes, ma'am. What is the homeless date? Is that the 8/7/25? Do we have a homeless calendar for people who get ROR? No, homeless.
Yes, the homeless program is called TAP, the alternate program.
No. Homeless as far as if they don't have a current address right now, that we tell them to appear in court for a certain date. Do we have that?
Yes, it will be August,
7th?
no, 11th
August 11th, where?
in, I don't know what division that.
Your division.
Okay, listen, it's her lucky day. I'm gonna order her, but she's got to appear in court on August 11th. Courtroom 7-2, Division 18, that's me.
Okay. August.
Do you need me to repeat that?
No, Your Honor, she heard August 11th in your division.
All right.
Okay, you're free to go.
I'll be looking for you, Ms. Farrell. All right, let's call up the case of Charles Alton Moore Jr.
Present, Your Honor.
Did you folks do a stay away order from the address for Ms. Farrell?
Yes, Judge,
Okay.
I turned that in over there.
All right. Sir, good morning. What's your name?
Good morning, sir. Charles Moore Jr.
All right, sir, in case F25-14669, you're charged with a domestic battery by strangulation that's punishable by 5 years in prison and 1 count of false imprisonment. I hereby find probable cause.
Your
I
Honor,
need
we're
a stay
asking for
away
silence.
order for Mr. Moore's case, and I'm gonna set the bond as to count 1 at $5,000, $5,000 on count 2. Ms. Suarez, did you want to be heard?
No, Your Honor, that's fine. That's what I was asking for on standard bond.
Okay, and I want to stay away order as well from the victim. Mr. Moore, you cannot have any contact with your ex-girlfriend, direct or indirect, sir.
I'm sorry, Your Honor, count 2 was 5,000 as well.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
Let's call up the case of Ian Hendrickson.
Your Honor, he's being held no bond on two ACs, F25-1428, F25-1442.
Thank you very much.
Judge, that being the case, we would be asking, again, since he's being held no bond for, we would stipulate to a $1 on this charge, but as long as he's held on no bond for the felony cases.
Well, he's got to go in front of Judge Miranda anyway. He's got two cases, F25-1428, F25-1442, because he's out on bond on those cases. You want to stipulate to a $1 bond?
No, Judge, I'm sorry. I thought that he was on a felony hold for those bonds. If he's not, then in that case, Judge, we would be asking that he be held in this case for no bond, given that he has two open felonies and he's now picked up a third case.
Well, I can't hold him no bond on a petty theft, just because of two or more prior convictions. I think that would be an unreasonable bond. I'll tell you what I am gonna do. I'm gonna make the bond $1,000 after finding PC on it. I'm also needing a stay away order from the Dollar Tree. Would you guys prepare that, please?
Yes, Judge, preparing it now.
All right, and he's to be held until he goes into Division 7 with Judge Miranda.
Your Honor, I do have a PC argument on the retail theft prior conviction. The arrest affidavit only states that there are open case, but not that there has been a conviction. So I would say that it's an F3 retail theft.
Okay.
I note your objection. I'll set the bond at $1,000 nonetheless. Let's call up Mr. Romel Valerie Lahens. Mr. Lahens has case number F2514676. Are you Mr. Lahens?
Yes, sir.
Good morning, sir. How are you?
Going okay, will be better.
I know, listen, you're charged with one count of fraudulently using or possessing a personal identification. That's punishable by up to 5 years in prison. I do find probable cause.
Your
Mr.
Honor, there are no priors. We're asking for pretrial services.
Well, he does have a prior, Judge. It is a no valid driver's license. I am looking through the other priors. He has multiple arrests. Trying to confirm for your honor whether he has any other convictions aside from the no motor vehicle driver's license. I do see that he has priors for possession of fentanyl, Judge. Possession of alprazolam. This defendant does have priors, Judge. In that case, we would be asking for an elevated bond. Standard bond is
But you didn't tell me any, what are the felony convictions he has?
Yes, Judge. 1 moment. The possession of alprazolam. It's a withhold, Judge, but for purposes of mentioning to you the priors, he doesn't have any other felony convictions that I'm seeing, Your Honor.
All right, taking all the facts into consideration, I'm gonna set the bond at $5,000. Good luck to you, sir.
Silva's present.
Sir, what is your name?
David Silva.
Hi, Mr. Silva. In case number F2514678, you're charged with retail theft with prior convictions. You're also out on bond on 2 cases in front of Judge Rodriguez, so you need to appear. So corrections, put a hold on him for that. I find probable cause on this and I'll put the bond at $1,000.
There's 2 cases, Judge.
Well, I only did the F2514678 right now. Let me get to the other one. The other one is F2514677. You're charged with retail theft with a prior conviction. Okay, I hereby find probable cause. Set the bond also at $1,000. And I need stay away orders from the Navarro on 32nd Avenue.
Yes,
Mr. Silva, you are not to go to Navarro on 32nd Avenue. There's a stay away order. And you also need to appear on Monday in front of Judge Rodriguez on case number F2514678, as well as F2514677. Next defendant is Thaddeus Chalon Martin.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. What was 7-8? The bond on 7-8? I'm sorry.
It's $1,000 on each case.
Thank you.
Is that Mr. Chalon Martin?
Yes, sir. Good afternoon, Judge.
Good afternoon. How are you?
I'm all right. I'm blessed by the best. Our Father God in heaven, sir.
Well, it's good to see you again.
Heard a lot of good things about you, sir.
Well, thank you. Let's see if it's true or not.
Yes, sir.
In case number F2514679, you're charged with 1 count of grand theft in the 3rd degree and 1 count of accessory after the fact. That is listed as a 2nd degree felony. The first one's punishable by 5 years. The second one is punishable by up to 15 years. What is Mr. Martin's priors?
Stay, would you like, I'm sorry, Judge, would you like a copy of his priors or would you like me to read them to you?
If he's convicted, you can tell me what they are.
Yes, Judge. So he has a conviction for false imprisonment from 2012, a battery aggravated bodily harm from 2012 conviction. He also has priors, but with their withholds for cocaine possession and resisting an officer without violence, Judge. And a lot of other arrests, but no other convictions that I'm seeing from in-state. We would be asking for stay away orders from the marshals in this case, Judge.
Okay, I do find probable cause. As far as what kind of bond are you asking for on these two cases? These two counts, I should say.
Your Honor, defense is asking for standard bond on the accessory after the fact.
Which is?
It's a felony of the second degree. I think it's 10,000.
Well, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna put it at 5,000 on count one, 5,000 on count two, and I'm gonna put a stay away order with the prosecutors be kind enough to fix a stay away order from the marshals. And by the way, I don't think marshals is spelled that way, is it? Double check that, but just make it for the marshals at 168 Collins Avenue in Sunny Isles. Mr. Martin, you're not allowed to go to that place, so don't go there if you bond out, all right? Good luck and Godspeed to you, sir. Let's call up Sergio Saya Hassan.
You, Sergio? Okay, no, after we finish. Sergio's present, Your Honor, Mr.
Does he need an interpreter?
No, Mr. Zayas speaks English.
Sir, tell me your full name.
Hello, Judge. My name is Sergio Zayas Bazan.
In case number F25-14682, you're charged with one count of battery or aggravated battery on a person 65 or older.
Judge, in this case, we would be asking for a motion for pretrial detention pursuant to Florida statutes 907.0401 5D, given the nature of the charge as well. And in this case, the defendant does have priors. I can read them to Your Honor.
Sure.
2010 tampering with physical evidence, as well as resisting an officer without violence, burglary in an unoccupied conveyance, and then he has withholds for domestic violence injunction and assault, Your Honor.
Your Honor, those priors are more than 10 years old. They wouldn't qualify.
Well, on the case charged in here, I'm gonna find probable cause. Set the bond at $15,000 with a stay away order from the alleged victim. No, I don't have a motion.
Oh, yes, Judge, we have it. I'm handing it to Your Honor, but are you granting or denying?
I'm not granting it right now. You can always file it later, but I'm granting a stay away order and a bond of $15,000. Thank you.
Mr. Judge. And Judge, we are asking for stay away order
From who?
from the victim.
For what case?
For the case that we just called, Sergio Sayas.
I already did that. You just have to, draw it up. All right, now Roberto Ruiz Torres in case F25-14684.
He's present.
Good morning, sir. How are you?
All right.
Sir, in case F25-14684, you're charged with one count of possession of cocaine. I hereby find probable cause.
Your
Does
Honor,
he
we're
have any
asking for-
priors? Hold on a minute. Does he have any priors?
He does, Your Honor. He has a prior for cannabis possession, served 20 from 2011. He has a trespass after warning from 2012. And those are only the local priors. He also has withholds for other charges related to drugs. And it appears that he does have out-of-state convictions, Your Honor.
What say it the state? The defense.
Your Honor, we're asking for an ROR.
What's his home address? Would you ask him? Can he receive mail at 1550 North Miami Avenue?
Can you receive mail there?
Your Honor, this defendant is guilty in trafficking cocaine from 1995. We would not think that an ROR is appropriate in this case.
I hear you. Tell
Your
me.
Honor, he's homeless.
Well, that's a problem for me because I was inclined to give him an ROR, but how's he gonna get notice?
Through clerk of courts, Your Honor. And as he says that he could get notice at Camilla's house. Do you know the address?
Yeah, 15 over.
1503 Northwest 7th Avenue, Miami, Florida. What?
33126.
33126.
What division is this case going to?
He is Division 20 off.
Okay, he's gonna be in Judge Alfield's. He's gonna be responsible for showing up in court. I'm gonna give you an RR as you requested over the state's objection. State, I'm Mr. Sayas Vasan. I just signed the stay away order.
Thank you, Judge.
Glenn Anthony Sampson, F2514686.
He's present.
Good afternoon, Your Honor.
Good afternoon. Listen, let me tell you something. You have an open case in front of Judge Gonzalez. Case number F2511414. So you're going to be held until you appear in that division. In this case right now, you're charged in F2514686 with possession of cocaine with intent to sell, one count of possession of cocaine. The first charge is punishable by up to 15 years in prison.
Yes.
Count 3 is charged as a controlled substance of, with intent to deliver of MDMA. That's punishable by 15 years in prison. And they tacked on another charge of possession of, just possession of MDMA, punishable by 5 years in prison. Then they put another count on 5, possession of cocaine within 1,000 feet of a school. Count 6, possession of a controlled substance with the intent to deliver 1,000 feet of a school. That's for the MDMA. And you have one count of tampering with physical or attempted tampering with physical evidence.
And Your Honor, we were asking for a motion for pretrial detention in this case, given the nature of the drugs. This is one of the dangerous offenses which allows for the defendant to be held without any bond. And additionally, Judge, this defendant does have prior felony convictions. The nature of the charges that this defendant was near a school. For those reasons, we do think that he should be held no bond, Judge, given that it's not only cocaine that he had, but also MDMA. And the sale of narcotics near a school poses a great threat to the community. I can read you his priors if Your Honor would like.
And Your Honor, when you're ready, I have a PC argument.
Yeah, go ahead, please.
Specifically with the counts 5 and 6, it says within 1,000 feet of a school. Both of those require it to be within 1,000 feet. The 4 corners of the A form just alleges occurred near.
I agree with you on that. I'm also wondering if you think, doesn't it sound duplicitous or duplicative when he's being charged with both possession and possession with intent?
Well, Judge, if that is the case, that's something that will proceed afterward, but however, he does qualify for both charges. You can charge someone with, if they qualify for both charges, we can charge them for both, Your Honor. If there's a global plea afterwards, that's up to the state and the defense to conversate about, but if we are going to have a probable. Talk about, Judge. But if we're going to have a probable cause argument, then we would ask Your Honor to reset it for tomorrow so that the officers can come.
Okay, let's reset it for tomorrow. Explain to your client, put me on mute and explain to him what's going on. Let him know that they're also claiming that they want a pretrial detention and because of his dangers to the community or dangerousness to the community. So, Mr. Sampson, I need to hear a little bit more about this case. We're just going to reset it for tomorrow. I'll be here tomorrow. I won't forget you, all right?
Would Your Honor be okay?
He said, okay, Your Honor, but I'm going to mute myself.
Would Your Honor want the officers in person or through Zoom?
They can do Zoom. I'll go ahead, ask him now.
State, I'm sorry, do you have the officer's name so I can take note of it for tomorrow?
Yes. Officer T. Smith. Officer Egoville. Egoavil and Officer Duran. Egoav.
A-V or V?
V as in Victoria.
Victor.
Yes. Okay. And so Egoavil and Officer Duran. I'm not sure if we'll call all 3 of them. I think with 1 or 2 of them, we should have enough.
Your Honor, Mr. Warren is present.
Thank you. Mr. Warren, good morning or good afternoon. How are you?
I can't complain. I was somebody doing worse than me.
All right, sir, let me tell you that in case F2514688, you were arrested for 2 charges, possession of cocaine punishable by 5 years in prison, possession of paraphernalia with intent to use. That's a first-degree misdemeanor punishable by up to 1 year in the county jail.
Your Honor, he's also out on felony bond, F 25 11417 Alpha.
I got it. That's in Division 9. So he's gonna be held until he goes in front of Judge Hernandez, but I'm having problems with this one.
Why, Your Honor? Oh, with the intent to use?
Did you read the A form or not?
Yes, I did, Your Honor. I didn't have any PC arguments. Give me 1 second. I'll go. review
Well, I
it.
think you should.
I hear you. 1 second. I mean, I think with this one, I had more motions to suppress arguments, but give me.
Well, that gives me pause to look. I'm gonna go ahead and find PC on the charges, but I'm gonna give him a dollar bond. He still has to go in front of Judge Hernandez. So I'm gonna give him a dollar bond per count.
And he has a felony hold, right, Judge?
Yeah, I was talking to corrections. I said, hold him until he goes in front of Division number 9. But you know what, just so you know what I'm thinking here, what I was having a problem is him being ordered out of the vehicle.
No, Your Honor, I hear you, but I couldn't argue motion to suppress in front of you. I saw that.
No,
as
but you
well.
can, that makes it a very weak case in my estimation, at least in our division.
No, of course.
So Warren?
Yes, ma'am. It's a dollar bond per count. But he's being held, he's in front of Judge Hernandez. All right, let's get Christian Pacheco here, please.
Mr. Pacheco? Mr. Pacheco's present.
Good afternoon, Mr. Pacheco. How are you today? Mr. Pacheco, you're being charged with 1 count of tampering with physical evidence or attempted tampering. That's punishable by 5 years in prison, and 1 count of possession of residue of cocaine in a pipe, I assume, from reading the A form.
No facts of the case.
Judge, in this case, the state would be asking for an elevated bond, given that the defendant has prior such as tampering with evidence. It is a withhold. However, Your Honor, he also has prior cocaine charges and withholds in those cases as well. So although they are not convictions, this does show a pattern not only of having a withhold on his record for many drug offenses, but in addition, many arrests for the same charge.
Well, if arrests were going to be held against a person, you have a lot of people in where I came from in Alapata and Liberty City who have a lot of arrests and no convictions. So I think a conviction can be held against you, not an arrest.
Understood, Judge. We're just trying to let the court be aware of the multiple arrests for the same charge, showing a pattern.
Given the A form that, you want to be heard, Ms. Suarez?
Your Honor, specifically about the weakness of the case, it seems like the officer had absolutely no reason to stop. There was just a group of people standing in a corner. Didn't say that they were doing anything illegal, like loitering or doing or any other conduct that would conduct a stop, a legal stop. And at that, I mean, it's essentially would be another motion to suppress.
Your Honor, so just to be clear, this is not a PC argument, because if it is, we would be asking for the officer to have a chance to be heard. And we would like to respond if it is a PC argument.
Go ahead, respond.
Yes, Your Honor. So in this case, it appears that the people that were present at this location were in an area well known for narcotic usage and sales. Of course, that's not enough, sufficient to stop a person. But in this specific case, the defendant did drop and make an overt movement toward the ground, given the facts.
You're just reciting to me what's in the A form.
Yes, Judge.
I did read it.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay.
And so because of those two
I'm gonna
facts-
find probable cause. I'll make the bonds 1,000 as to count 1, 500 as to count 2. And also a stay away order from 80th Street and Northwest 9th Avenue in Miami.
We'll fill that out, Judge.
Your Honor, he stays there at that address.
Well, he's gonna have to find a new place. I know he's homeless, but tell him to go to Camilla's house.
He says that he watches a property for the man. What is it?
Well, according to the police, he's a lookout for drug transactions, so that's my ruling, sir.
Okay, Your Honor. Your Honor, I'm sorry, I didn't get the amount for count 2. I said 1,000 count 1. How much for count 2?
500.
Thank you. Mr. Lee is present.
Good morning, Mr. Or good afternoon, Mr. Lee. How are you?
Good morning, Your Honor. Doing fine, and you?
Good, thank you. In case number F25144692, you're charged with throwing a deadly missile. It's punishable by 15 years in prison, criminal mischief. With prior convictions, that's punishable by 15 years in possession of a weapon or ammunition by a convicted felon. That's punishable also by 15 years in prison.
Your Honor, when you're ready, I'm ready. I have a PC argument.
You may proceed.
Okay, with count 2, criminal mischief, 1 or 2 more convictions. The criminal mischief has no value listed on the 4 corners of the arrest affidavit. And I believe as well that it doesn't list any prior convictions.
Well, didn't he say in the second page of the PC that our record checks revealed he had multiple prior convictions, including one for missile into a dwelling, vehicle, or building or aircraft?
That's not criminal mischief, Your Honor.
No, I'm talking about the issue of I think that would be a conviction that could be held against him for the criminal
No, it
mischief.
has to be criminal mischief convictions.
Your Honor, if we could have a moment, or we could reset the argument.
No, we're not gonna reset him. I'm gonna find probable cause.
And Judge, in this case, we would be asking that he be held no bond, given the fact that there's 2 charges of deadly missiles being thrown. This defendant has shown and been convicted in 2019 for the same charge on an aircraft or building or dwelling. And in addition, this defendant has other charges that he has been, other times that he's been charged with the same crime, Judge.
All right, on count 1, I'm gonna set the bond at 15,000 in a stay away order. On count 2, I'm gonna set the bond at $5,000. And on count 3, the only thing I see in the A form is that he had a round of ammunition. Do you have anything else? Hearing nothing, I'm gonna set the bond at $1,000.
It's 2 counts of criminal mischief.
Split it at 2,500 per.
So, I'm sorry, how much is count 1,000?
No, counts 1 and 2 is going to be 15,000 and 15,000.
Okay, and then counts 3 and 4.
Will be 2,500 and 2,500. And count 3 will be 1,000. I mean, count 5 will be 1,000.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. I'm sorry for my
I'm sorry,
causing
Judge, I did not get that. 15,000 on the first 2 charges.
on each.
Yes.
2,500 and 2,500 and then 1,000. My question to you have been, he only had, he can't have any ammunition, but they only found 1 round of 57 ammo. Is that what you saw?
It is, Your Honor.
Okay. Let's go to Ian Musgrove.
Your Honor, can you give me 1 second? Sorry.
Your Honor, Mr. Musgrove is out on felony bond on 2 cases.
Yes, ma'am.
Here, these are all your bonds. Okay.
And you gave him a bond of 500 on his traffic.
Musgrove?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you for reminding me. Mr. Musgrove, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir.
In case F25144695, you're charged with 1 count of driving while license suspended, 3rd or subsequent conviction. That's punishable by up to 5 years in prison. You're also charged with the registration, which we dealt with this morning. So as to count 1, I do find probable cause. I'm gonna set the bond there at $5,000 with a no drive order. You're in front of Judge Block, so you're on case F24-11916 and F24-15359. You need to appear before the judge on Monday. Next case we have is Luis Ernesto Hernandez.
Coming, Your Honor. Okay, he's present.
Mr. Hernandez, good afternoon. Can you speak English?
Yes.
You don't need an interpreter?
No.
All right. In this case, you're charged with robbery by sudden snatching. That's punishable by 5 years in prison. You're charged with 1 count. I won't get into specifics of abuse, no great bodily harm, and 1 count of criminal mischief. Count two is punishable by 5 years in prison.
Count 3 is punishable by 1 year in the county jail.
Judge, in this case, given the nature of the charge, and being that it involves a minor, we would be asking for an elevated.
The minor is 17 years old.
Yes, Your Honor, but nonetheless, it's the state's position that it's a minor. We would be asking for an elevated bond in this case.
Your Honor, he has absolutely no prior convictions. They've all been no pros.
All right, I'm gonna find probable cause as to count 1. I'm gonna put the bond at 5,000. That's the count 2. I'm gonna set it at 5,000. That's the count 3. I'm going to set it at 1,000. I'm also gonna put in a stay away order from the alleged victim in this case, both as to counts 1 and count 2. Let's call up the case of Philip James Askew.
I'm sorry, Your Honor, you said counts 1 and 2 are 5,000 apiece?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Is Mr. Askew there?
Your Honor, they're looking for him. He's present now, Your Honor. Here, come here. Here.
Good afternoon, Mr. Askew.
Good afternoon, sir.
Sir, in case F25-14698, you're charged with 2 counts of aggravated assault with a firearm that's punishable by 5 years each, and 1 count of an improper exhibition of a firearm punishable by up to 1 year in the county jail. Could you tell me what priors does he have?
Your Honor, he does not have any prior convictions in state. The defendant appears that did live in New Jersey. I don't see.
Well,
any
here, the
other-
address that they're listing for him is North Miami.
Well, he used to live in New Jersey then, Your Honor. My apologies. And it does not appear he has any other prior convictions. In this case, we would be asking for standard bond and for a stay away order, Judge.
Did you read that it was in fact a BB gun?
I did, Your Honor. But nonetheless, Your Honor, it appears that there was a threat with a weapon. I believe that even though it's a BB gun, just like you said, multiple things can be found to be aggravated. I'm sorry, deadly weapons, Your Honor.
Not a BB gun. Let me ask a question is, you say he has no criminal priors?
He has completed pretrial diversion before, but he does not have any criminal prior.
What does your client do for a living? Do you know?
I'm an optician.
Optician, Your Honor.
And you work there in the North Miami Beach area?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so I'm doing.
All right, I do find probable cause for the 2 counts of aggravated assault as well as for the misdemeanor. Does he qualify for pretrial? He doesn't? I'm gonna give him house arrest as to all 3 counts. What were you telling me?
Oh, Your Honor, that we would ask for a stay away order.
I would. Let me just finish what I was saying.
Yes.
What, other than roaming, what's the lightest? Level 3? Okay, it's on level 3. And that's just the counts 1, 2, and 3. Alternate bond will be 5,000, 5,000, and 1,000. Ask your client if that's okay, because if he's gainfully employed, I want to make sure he can go work.
Percent of that is like 1,000.
Do you folks want to prepare the stay away order? Remember, there are 2 victims.
I'm sorry.
Your Honor, do you think we can lower it to 2,500 for count 1 and 2,500 for count 2?
Let me hear back from the state. They're asking for me to lower the bonds per count. He doesn't want the house arrest?
Your Honor, he would also like the house arrest. It takes a couple of days, so he wants to have both options available.
Well, this is not a cafeteria, and I mean no disrespect by that. Mr. Askew, in a lot of places in the state of Florida, you would be held either with the $5,000 bonds or as the state asks for an elevated bond. So I'm giving you the opportunity to be on house arrest. You don't pay anything on the bond. Those are alternate bonds. So what you do is you go on house arrest, see what charges they file, then you can ask to be removed from house arrest. All right?
Okay.
So good luck to you. There's a stay away order from both of the victims involved in this case.
Your
You
Honor,
have nothing to do with them directly.
Your
or-
Honor, sorry, we're asking for level 3 house arrest.
Granted.
Okay, yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Wait, how much?
Thank you for reminding me.
House arrest is no bond. No, like in 2 days.
Yeah.
You have to get the house arrest references. Or you
Yes,
can pay
ma'am.
bond.
Your Honor, for Mr. Reyes that's coming up, we have a detective that want to be promoted.
We have a what?
A detective on a Zoom that would like to be promoted.
All right, could you ask him his name? Because I don't see him.
Have him raise his hand in Zoom.
Detective Charles.
You have him? Okay, thank you. Detective Charles, you're on.
Hey, good afternoon, Your Honor.
How are you?
Good. Just requesting a stay away order from this gentleman in our Deco district.
Okay, let's make sure we're talking about Michael Anthony Reyes.
Yes, sir.
Okay, stand by. Mr. Reyes, in case number F2514700, you're charged with 1 count of selling, delivering, or possessing with intent within 1,000 feet of a school cannabis to wit 24.5 grams. You're also charged with possession of more than 20 grams. Again, 24.5. It's the count 1, it's punishable by 15 years in prison. Count 2 by 5 years. Count 3, you're charged with resisting without violence. That's punishable by 1 year in the county jail. And on count 4, you're hereby charged with impeding the approach of a first responder after warning. Let me give your public defender a chance to make any arguments that she wants.
Specifically, my argument would be with resisting officer without violence. I mean, they're saying that he tensed both his arms. He's in a wheelchair. It seems like he fell backwards in his wheelchair. I don't see how that's a resisting.
But when I read the A form, it said they had to struggle to get him under control.
He says his legs were shaking. I understand that's not in the 4 corners. He says he gets spasms.
You know, last year we had a case of a Cuban rapper, who was in a wheelchair and he kept spitting at the cops and running them over with the wheelchair. I had never seen anything like that in 37 years in the criminal law, but I found probable cause. So I think even if you are relegated to a wheelchair, you can, by certain actions, resist without violence. What are Mr. Charles's priors, Mr. Reyes' priors criminal?
Yes, Your Honor. Locally, all his priors are no action or no cross, but let me look through his nationals.
Okay, I do find probable cause. The question is, I'm gonna set the bond on count 1 at $7,500. It's a 2nd-degree felony. As to count 2, I'm gonna set the bond at $5,000. It's a 3rd-degree felony. As to count 3, I'm gonna set the bond at $1,000 for resisting. And as to count 4, I'm gonna set the bond at $500 because of his attempt to impede the work of the first responders.
Your Honor, we would be asking for a reduced bond to all of those amounts there. It seems like it's higher than what's listed on the form. He doesn't have any priors convictions.
Okay,
Can we get count 2 to back to 2,500, count 3 to 500, count 4 to 250, what they were listed?
no, your request is
You're
denied.
requesting, okay, an elevated bond.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. Can you have the clerk to call corrections, please?
We'll have him do it right now.
Thank you kindly.
Go ahead, do it now.
Oh.
It might be important. We can afford it. We're keeping right our schedule.
Your Honor, Mr. Bowman is present.
Give me 1 second. I'm asked the clerk to do something here for us.
And yourself?
Good evening, Your Honor. You want me to excuse myself?
Yeah, Detective Charles, unless you have any other business, you're hereby excused.
No problem. I was just requesting a stay away order from Mr. Reyes. I don't know if it was granted or not.
State, did you do a stay away order for Mr. Reyes?
From the area? Or
Yeah, from the area.
Yeah, we're doing it now.
They're doing it right now and I'll sign it.
Okay, thank you. It'll be
Yes,
from
sir.
the entertainment district of Miami Beach.
Make it from the location of the entertainment district. Can you give me a little more specific so they can put the?
Yes, I put it in the A form,
Okay.
5 through 15, and Washington Avenue, all the way
It's in
east,
the A form.
all the way east to the beach. That's our entertainment district. He's a known nuisance in that area.
Your Honor, does Mr. Reyes have to come back? He's not hearing. what
No,
you're
ma'am, he doesn't have to come back.
saying. Okay. He
All
doesn't.
right, thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Detective Charles.
You too, bye.
Judge, I'm finished.
You're done, thank you. All right, this is the case of Robbie Bauman. Is that how you pronounce it, Mr. Bauman?
Bowman.
Bowman.
Yes, sir.
My apologies. On case F25-14701, sir, you're charged with 1 count of delivering, selling, possessing with intent cannabis within 1,000 feet of a school. That's punishable by up to 15 years in prison. And then you're charged with possession of cannabis more than 20 grams, punishable by 5 years in school.
I'm seeing a hold for the magistrate, Your Honor.
I didn't hear you.
A hold for the magistrate?
Yeah, I saw that, but they'll take care of that at the jail. But do you have any probable cause argument, defense?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, I'm gonna find PC on your case, probable cause. I'm gonna sign it. Count 1 is a second-degree felony. I'm gonna set the bond at $7,500. Count 2 is a third-degree felony. I'm going to set that at $5,000. And there is a hold for the magistrate. Good luck to you, sir.
This on Mr. Bowman?
Yes, ma'am.
Hold for magistrate?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
The hold for magistrate is to see you.
Okay, thank you. It's done.
Thank you.
Next case I have is, we're back with Mr. Cadet. Is he here?
He's walking in.
Gave him a bond of 500.
Welcome back, Mr. Cadet. This is case number F25-14704. You are Carl Cadet, correct?
That would be correct.
I couldn't hear you, Mr. Cadet.
That would be correct.
You're charged with carrying a concealed firearm. That's punishable by up to 5 years in prison. I thought we didn't have that any longer in Florida.
I agree, Your Honor.
Let me look.
I mean, not the way the statute is written. Under 790, you don't need a concealed carry weapons license. Take a look at that state.
That would be my PC argument, Your Honor.
Well, you won that one. You're charged with 1 count of tampering with evidence that's punishable by 5 years in prison, 1 count of misdemeanor possession of cannabis. And we already took care of your driving case. I'm giving the state a chance to prove me wrong on that one, on the CCF.
Yes, Your Honor, I want to make sure I understand. What you want us to look is whether he needed a permit to be able to carry.
Well, I don't think you need a permit anymore. That's the law.
I think you do if you have been convicted previously, which I have to look into the arrest.
Well, look at it into right now because I'm about to release him outright on that.
Yes, Your Honor, please can you give us a moment or can you pass it briefly so that I can look into it?
I told you, one of you is supposed to read while the other one argues.
Yeah, I'm looking through it now, Your Honor.
Go to 790, say 790.01, subparagraph 3. Plus, let me tell you something, one or two of the guns were located in the glove compartment.
Yes, Your Honor.
That makes it legal. Even in the old days.
Well, Your Honor, I think this is not an open carry charge. I think it's the carrying a concealed firearm, and I think it might be because of what I'm telling you about the prior conviction in this case.
Well, why didn't they charge him with possession of a firearm by a convicted felon, which is a second-degree felony?
Understood, Your Honor. In this case, would we be able to reset the PC hearing for tomorrow? if
No,
that's
I
what
want to
we're
do it
having?
today, because if we're holding him on something which is not even the law in Florida,
Understood, Judge. Then can we briefly pass so that I can contact the supervisor about this?
well, why don't you look at the statute? That's what's controlling.
Yes, Your Honor. I'm reading the.
All of these firearms and weapons charges are under 790.
So they have to be licensed under 790.06, or if they're not licensed, then it has to satisfy the criteria for receiving and maintaining such a license, which would be 790.06.
And the state has the burden to show that they are not eligible to meet criteria, and the four corners of the A form did not show that he is not eligible to meet criteria. It didn't even show that they asked to whether he had a concealed carry permit.
Your Honor, I would again be asking to pass briefly so that I can speak to the officer about this. If we can't reset it for tomorrow, the state would just be of the position that we be given a chance to speak to the officer briefly.
Well, why don't you talk to your supervisor? The law was changed in Florida. Previously, you had to have a concealed weapons license to carry a firearm. But two of the firearms here, if I'm not reading this incorrectly, were actually in the glove compartment.
Yes, Your Honor. I do see that. It seems that they were switched from the car where they were out presently into the glove compartment, but yes, that is.
Well, I don't know that they were out, that they were in a glove compartment. That's the only thing I read about it. Why don't you call your supervisor and find out?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, let's put it on recall. Sir, we're gonna put your case on recall. Corrections, would you be kind enough to just keep him aside for recall?
Yes, sir, Your Honor.
Okay, this is his co-defendant, Mr. Raheem Monroe. Why don't we do the same thing with him if it's gonna affect him? He's also charged with a CCF.
We're gonna pass Monroe as well.
Okay. So the next one that we have is John Joseph.
Was relocated, Your Honor, to pretrial, reset for tomorrow.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Okay, what's this gentleman's name?
Carlo D'Alelio, number 29. Spanish.
Would you ask him to pronounce his name for me?
D'Alelio.
D'Alelio.
D'Alelio, yes, sir.
Good morning, sir. How are you?
Morning.
Well, good afternoon, I should say. I'm sorry. Sir, you're charging case F25145660 with one count of grand theft in the third degree, punishable by 5 years in prison, and one count of organized scheme to defraud.
I have a PC argument when you're.
Go ahead.
Specifically with the organized scheme to defraud, the statute says it has to be a systematic, ongoing course and conduct. I don't believe the four corners of the A form shows that with just this one incident.
State, you want to respond?
Yes, Your Honor, let me read through the A form and pull up the statute.
All right, as to count one, I'm gonna find PC. As to count two, I'm gonna find PC. I'm gonna set the bond at $1,000 per count. Mr. D'Alelio, good luck to you, sir.
Okay, Your Honor, he understood.
MBPD Detective is asking for Robbie Bowman.
We already passed Mr. Bowman's case, but put on the detective, please. Detective Ruiz, can you hear me?
Yes, good afternoon, Your Honor.
Good afternoon. How are you?
Good and yourself.
Good. Can I have the Bowman A form back? Thank you. We did Mr. Bowman's case and he's already, I set the bond on count 1 at 7,500, count 2, 5,000.
Okay, now I just had a quick question, Your Honor. By any chance, I know he's been called already, but is it possible to issue him a stay away order? So I know the stay order we've always requested because he was charged selling narcotics within 1,000 feet of a park. We've normally requested to give him that stay away order within those 1,000 feet, which would technically be the 5th Street to 15th Street and then the Washington to Ocean Drive in that box, because that's the issue where we're having the biggest area with the narcotics activity.
Let me ask corrections.
And again,
Is it possible to get Mr. Bowman back?
Second, Your Honor, let me see if we still have him.
Okay, somebody else was talking, but did you say yes or no?
Yes, he's coming, Your Honor, 1 second.
Okay, bring him back.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Mr. Bowman, I had you brought back because the prosecution is requesting a stay away order from the area you got arrested, which is 8th Street, Ocean Drive in Miami Beach. You're not to come in within 500 feet of that area. Do you understand that? I cannot hear him.
Said 8th Street.
8th Street, Ocean Drive. You're not to be within 500 feet of that area.
I got you, sir. I do promotion.
All right, if you get caught there, they're gonna be able to arrest you.
Your
If
Honor,
you're
he's
out on a
he's
bond, they're gonna be able to ask that you be taken back into custody. Ms. Suarez, what did you want to say?
He's letting you know that he works in that area and he does promotions in Ocean Drive.
Well, actually, the address he gave the police was in Hollywood.
That he lives there, but not that he works. I'm saying.
Yeah, Your Honor, he does. So we've known Bowman for a while now, and he doesn't. That's not the street that he works on. He's up and down the beach from Ocean to Collins, so he's not in that specific area.
Yeah.
All right, Mr. Bowman, 500 feet from 8th Street, Ocean Drive, Miami Beach.
Yes, sir.
500 feet from that location. If you want it modified, go to the judge who's going to be assigned the case and request your public defender to have that order modified, all right?
Yes, sir.
Good luck to you. Detective, thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor. Thank you. Appreciate it.
All right, are we ready to recall? I have 2 gentlemen that I'm recalled because I gave you the time to go talk to your supervisor. It's Carl Cadet and Raheem Monroe. Let's bring Mr. Cadet back, corrections, if you're able to. Okay, Mr. Cadet is back with us.
Cadet is present.
Yes, Judge. So for both of those cases regarding just the concealed firearm carry, the state will stipulate to no PC for both of those.
Okay, all right, Mr. Cadet, good news for you. The state is stipulating as to count 1, there's no probable cause. So you're gonna be released outright on that count. As to the other counts that they brought up, including the tampering with physical or attempted tampering, I'll set the bond at $1,000. As to possession of cannabis, I'll set it at $100. And as to your charge for driving with suspended license, I already did that this morning, it was $500.
1,500.
Good luck to you, Mr. Cadet. Thank you.
Yeah, less than 100, yeah, no problem. Okay, Your Honor, wait. He's not
Mr.
here.
Raheem Monroe.
Okay, now he's here.
All right, is the state stipulating the same thing as to count 1?
The same thing as to count 1, Judge.
All right, as to count 1, there's no probable cause, so he's gonna be released outright. As to that, as to count 2, set the bond at $1,000, and as to count 3, $100. Good luck to you, sir. And I want to thank the state for elucidating all of us on that.
Thank you, Judge.
Mr. Hummel? Mr.
All right, what's
Hummel is
this gentleman's
present.
name?
Mr. Hummel.
Mr. Hummel, how are you today?
Okay, Your Honor, thank you. How are you?
I'm doing good. You're charged in case F251461 with fraudulent possession or use of a personal identification card. Count 3, you're charged with possession of stolen or fictitious driver's license. And count 4, I'm sorry, you're charged with unlawful possession of 5 or more identifications.
Your Honor, this is an added charge. He's also a fugitive from Orange County being held no bond. And he also has a probation warrant. He's being held no bond on F235302.
And that's in front of Judge Hirsch. You know, I have 2 cases on the sticky I was given, F235300 and F25146114. Is that what you have?
4614 was taken care of yesterday. He received a bond of $4,500 per Judge Glazer.
Yeah, but hold them on the F235300 if that's not been resolved. Okay. Anybody want to make any arguments?
If Your Honor is holding him on a felony hold on another case, then we would stipulate to a $1 on this case.
I'm not accepting a $1 bond on this case. I mean, I went through the entire A form right now. As to count 1, you're gonna be held, you're gonna be bonded for $5,000. As to count 2, you're gonna have another $5,000. And as to count 3, it's gonna be another $5,000. So you have a total of $15,000. Plus, you need to appear in front of Judge Hirsch.
And he's on a felony hold. Thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
Yeah. Well, you're, hold no, you're help.
Let's go to the next case, which is Alex Daniel Kim Fernandez.
Spanish, right? Spanish interpreter needed.
Present.
All right, sir, you're on case F251467.
Señor, el caso que termina en 674.
You have been charged with fraudulent use possession of a public record or identification card.
Usted enfrenta el cargo de tenencia ilícita de una tarjeta de identidad que involucra récords o expedientes públicos.
I find probable cause.
Hallo que hay motivo fundado.
Set the bond at $5,000.
Y la fianza queda a $5,000.
Good luck to you, sir.
Buena suerte, señor.
Geisler Chacon Stevens.
Your Honor, we're asking for. This
Well,
defendant's to be
hold
held-
on one second.
I'm sorry.
Is that you, Mr. Chacon Stevens?
Yes, sir.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir.
Your Honor, we're waiving the reading of the first count.
Thank you. This is case F25146675. You're charged with count 1, a crime punishable by up to 15 years in prison, count 2 with a crime punishable up to 5 years in prison. What is it that you wanted to ask?
We wanted to ask that the defendant be held no bond, and we're gonna.
Do you have a motion?
Yeah, we're gonna follow the motion for pretrial.
Your Honor, we're preparing that motion now.
You're doing this pursuant to the motion?
Yes.
Defense want to argue anything?
Your Honor, I can't hear what was said by the state.
The state is asking for him to be held on the, pretrial detention under 907.
And was the motion filed?
They just handed it to me.
No, Your Honor, I mean, I don't have an argument if it was filed.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and grant it at this time. Thank you, brother. Why don't you mute me and why don't you explain to your client what's going on?
And I'm sorry, Your Honor, for that last case, can we please issue a stay away order? Well, I know he's gonna be held no bond, but nonetheless.
Let her talk to her client.
Yes, Your Honor.
Your Honor, I'm done speaking with my client.
All right, the state is requesting for a no contact order as well. And I'm gonna grant that.
Thank you, Your Honor. We cannot fill out a stay away order because at this time we do not have the victim's name, so we will be resetting it. Could we maybe reset it for tomorrow to enter the stay away order, Judge?
Why can't you enter a stay away order
We
now?
don't have the information of the victim.
We currently do not have the victim's name. It probably should be ready.
Not even an initial? Nothing? All right, let's reset it for tomorrow. They want to reset it for tomorrow to get a stay away order filed and issued to your client.
And Your Honor, you didn't address count two.
Well, he's gonna be held no bond, so it's no bond as to both counts.
You're doing no bond on false imprisonment?
He's not gonna be released, so if he
I
posted the
understand.
bond, what good is that? I mean, you want me to set a bond on count two, 5,000, but explain to him he's being held without a bond.
He
So,
understands, Your
no, well, make sure he understands, because sometimes defendants' families will go and post a bond, pay the premium, only to realize that he can't get out anyway.
But Judge, if you set a bond now, we have to be in the system. So you just reset for tomorrow.
And don't have them pay.
No, no, no.
Until we find out what bond you're gonna have on count one.
Yes.
You have to wait a couple days.
No,
Even
no,
if you
tomorrow's
do
only
it on
set for
Monday or
that because they don't have their ducks in an order and they don't have the initials of the victim's name in this case.
Okay, so what's count one bond?
No bond.
Count two is 5,000.
Okay, Your Honor, if you reset, if we put no bond in 5,000, he's not gonna print on the calendar for tomorrow.
So what do you suggest I do? They're only asking me as a courtesy to put it on for tomorrow so they can serve him. You're saying that I should just reset the whole case?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
And I'll place hold on the card that way he can't bond out.
thank you. Please do that.
Welcome.
Thank you. All right, who's this gentleman with you?
Brandon Burke,
Hey, Mr. Burke, how are you?
I'm doing fine, Your Honor.
Mr. Burke, in case F25-14681, you've been charged with organized scheme to defraud that's punishable by 30 years in prison. One count of fraudulent possession of an ID without the consent of a victim 60 or older. One count of grand theft in the first degree punishable by up to 15 years in prison. One count of fraudulent possession of identification. One count of use of a offense, we're using a computer without authorization. One count of unlawful use of a communications device. And one count of uttering a forged instrument.
Your Honor, I have him as a V-Box.
Thank you. Defense want to be heard?
Your Honor, I don't have any PC arguments.
All right, I find probable causes to all counts. You have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 counts by my estimation. As to count one, sir, we're not laughing at you. We're laughing here. We had a little mishap here in the courtroom. We have, I'll set it as to count one at $30,000. As to counts 2 and 3, I'll set it at 20,000 as to each count. As to count 4, I'll set it at 15,000. That's the counts 5 and 6. I'll set it at 15,000 per count. And that's the count 7. I'll set it at 15,000. That's the count 8. I'll set the bond at 5,000. The count 9, I'll set it at 5,000. The state of Florida has filed a motion for pretrial detention. Do you have any argument as to that?
Your Honor, specifically, I would say that this is not a danger to the community in reference to violence. I think that's really extreme form of bond. I think that this could, he should be able to be granted monetary bond.
Well, did you hear he qualifies as a VFOS?
Yes, and I did not see any, I don't believe I saw any priors. I don't know if that's from another county that would show he qualifies, but I'm just going by my Miami prior sheet, and it doesn't show anything other than the B11.
Well, the motion is granted for now. In the whole case, he can't bond out. Pretrial detention under 907.
Usually the judge, from my understanding, the judge will assign the first degree felonies with no bond and then give bonds to every other.
I already did.
Okay, so we're still holding it for pretrial.
Right.
Yeah. Order them.
I signed it.
Oh, it's under.
Yeah. Anyway, let's call up Mr. Ulises Gonzalez Tejeda.
Suspended refuse, Your Honor.
Is this the first refusal?
The second.
Let me ask the defense if they want to waive his presence.
I'm sorry, Your Honor, I was speaking to my client. Who are we?
That's
referring to?
okay. I know you were busy. I'm not asking. You don't need to apologize.
Who are we referring to?
Well, we're talking about Ulises Gonzalez Tejeda. This is his second refusal. You want me to set him for tomorrow?
No, Your Honor, we can go forward.
I thought you told me it was, I thought you told me you're, at least. one of the-
I didn't tell you that, Your Honor. That was the previous public defender, but I can come.
So I couldn't believe her?
No, I'm saying I'm comfortable going forward, and making an argument on his behalf.
You're sure? Because I'm gonna be here tomorrow anyway.
I'm sure, Your Honor. Why, it's the same thing to me.
Well, maybe he can be there tomorrow. I mean, he's got a lot of cases.
Okay, Your Honor, if you're requesting that he be reset tomorrow, we can reset him tomorrow.
You know why I tell you that? I always prefer to try to get him in here so they know what's going on. I don't know if he's gonna have a mental health issue, if that's something that's going on with him, but let's just bring him in tomorrow, corrections.
Problem, Your Honor.
Thank you. And then we have the case of Giovanni Reyes. I got a note that he's being disruptive. Do you just want to set him for tomorrow?
That was from yesterday.
I believe he's here today. That was yesterday, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you. Mr. Reyes, how are you?
Giovanni Reyes, how are you? He's asking how are you?
I'm doing great. And you, sir?
He said he's doing great, and you, sir?
No, I'm doing very well. Thank you for asking. In case number F25-14630, you're charged with illegal trafficking or trafficking with illegal drugs. I find probable cause.
Your Honor, in this case, we're asking that the defendant be held no bond
Why?
pursuant to statute, Florida statute 907.0415D. Given the nature of the charge, he was found with different pills, including opioid. 13.8 grams of the pills were found. These are some of the dangerous offenses that are included, Judge.
Well, Judge Glazer, who I have a lot of respect for, found him on 711 as possession with intent to sell a controlled substance, but only as to a third-degree felony. That kind of betrays your argument.
Only as to the third-degree felony, she found that it would qualify.
No, she found him only only probable cause as to a third-degree felony, which is a big difference from what he was charged, because he was charged with a first-degree felony. So at this time, I'm gonna follow Judge Glazer's position, and I'm gonna set the bond at $5,000.
$5,000, Your Honor?
Yes, sir, that's Judge Glazer. Usually what I do, or I think most judges do, if another judge has already passed on the PC, I abide by that. Unless you show me a change of circumstances.
Understandable, Your Honor.
You have $5,000 bond. You can come.
5,000, Your Honor.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. And can you have the clerk to call corrections again?
Okay, I'll call you.
You want to do that now?
No, Judge.
We're almost at the end.
Yes, go ahead, Judge.
Okay.
I'm gonna do it. I'm just, trying to enter something right now.
All right, we have Dagoberto Gonzalez Gomez. This looks like it's an added charge.
It's an added charge, Your Honor, and he refused.
All right, put it on for tomorrow, please.
Okay. Mr. O'Neill also refused, Your Honor. There's the added charge as well.
All right, put him on for tomorrow if you don't mind corrections.
No problem.
And then we have Jairo Andres Collado. Mr. Collado, is that you?
Sir, my name is Jairo Collado.
Jairo Collado.
Sí, Jairo Andrés Collado.
In English.
All right. In case number F2514694, you're hereby charged with 1 count of aggravated battery that's punishable by 15 years in prison, 1 count of false imprisonment punishable by 5 years in prison, 1 count of domestic violence by strangulation, 1 count of simple battery, that's a first-degree misdemeanor punishable by up to a year in the county jail.
Your Honor, my PC argument is specifically with the aggravated battery.
Yes, ma'am?
There are alleged incidents of multiple, domestic violence battery like he was charged with. I don't see that this conduct raises to aggravated, because aggravated includes great bodily harm, permanent disfigurement, and permanent disability, and none of which were shown in the 4 corners of the arrest affidavit.
Your Honor, the A form alleges that there was a water meter wrench tool which was used, which he began to choke the victim with. The statute, if we read it carefully, it's not an and, it's an or, so it can cause great bodily harm, or using the deadly weapon is sufficient.
I tend to agree with the state based on what's in the second page of the A form. It's the 3rd line from the 2nd paragraph. If you get a chance, read it. Tell me why not.
The 3rd line of the 2nd paragraph?
Yeah, go to the 2nd page.
Yes.
There's 1, 2, 3, 4 lines, then there's a pause, a new paragraph starts, the 3rd line from that 2nd paragraph.
Yeah, Your Honor, I see battery. I just don't see aggravated battery.
But if you use any kind of a weapon, I mean, let's say that I have a bat. I don't have to cause a laceration or serious bodily injury or permanent disfigurement.
You have to cause great bodily harm.
No, you don't actually.
Well, that's what the statute says. Great bodily
Okay.
harm, permanent disfigurement, or permanent disability.
Okay. All right, as to count 1, I find probable cause. I'm gonna set the bond there at $7,500. As to count 2, I'm gonna set the bond at $5,000. As to count 3, I'm gonna set the bond at $5,000. As to count 3, I'm gonna set the bond at $2,000. I'm also gonna enter a stay away order from the victim. Mr. Collado, you can have no contact, direct or indirect, with the alleged victim in this case. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
If for some reason you guys make up or whatever, tell your lawyer it has to be set in front of a judge to modify the stay away order. Understood?
Yes, sir.
All right, good luck to you, sir.
Thank you.
Your Honor, this was an add-on case. We don't have the victim's initials either in this arrest form.
But you guys got to tell me that before, because you saw the problem caused before when you didn't have the initials for the stay away order. And the clerks had to tell me, and then corrections had to tell me. So what is it that you want me to do?
Your Honor, I can step outside briefly and see if I can get the name from the officer.
Why don't you go ahead and do that right now? Because if I just verbally ordered him to have no contact, but I don't have an actual order. Yes, ma'am. I'll be here tomorrow if I'm allowed into the building. A liaison was able to open up the gate for me and then they escorted me over here. I had no idea where to go.
Okay, all right.
She's trying to find out a name so I can actually sign an order. But technically, I don't think we need to be on the Zoom.
But that's the difficulties with these writers.
Your Honor, sorry for interrupting. So, Judge, the calendar over pretty much?
Yes, sir. For all intents and purposes, what? That's the interpreter. No, that's just to sign the order. I verbally ordered him to have no contact with the victim. So we can be off the record.
Okay, Judge. Pleasure to see
Recording
you.
stopped.
Mi amigo, cuídate. Gracias por estar aquí.
Of course, thank you, Judge. Igualmente, and it's good to see Aspirina as well. I haven't seen her in a while.
Well, she hears that we're done. So that's why she climbed up on top of me. She goes, "That's it. We're done. Let's get out of here."
My gosh, that's crazy. Very smart. Good to see you, Judge. Good afternoon. Bye, all.
Take care, my friend.
Thank you, Judge.
Bye, Your Honor.
Goodbye. Will I see you tomorrow?
No, thankfully, I'm not coming in tomorrow.
I'm sorry to hear that.
I'm not.
Take care.
Okay. Bye.
I'm sorry.
Okay, on this one, I left off count 9. And I went to RCTG.
Take care. I'll see you tomorrow.
Yes. EH.
Is the state gonna be here tomorrow? Same people?
No, that's it. Yes.
I hope you explain to them why, we're bringing some cases back tomorrow. Okay. So what division you told me you were in?
Situation like that.
Yeah, no. Okay, but Alvarez Zane is in our building in Gerstein, right?
Yeah, I think, we're all in our.
Yeah.
They're gonna tell you something about that having space there.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah. I just started. Division in April.